Ready?
There we go.
How is this?
Salt and peanuts, salt and peanuts, salt and peanuts, salt and peanuts.
Okay. Salt peanuts. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know, salt peanuts. I'm just trying to sing.
Oh my God, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Going Nuts.
Start all over.
No, why start over?
I don't want to say salt peanuts. I want to say 420. 420.
Okay, well, there it is. We don't have to start over. All right, everybody. Happy 420. Going Nuts with Glenn and Gracie. I'm Glenn the Baker.
And I'm Gracie, the female comedian.
Let's just get to it, guys. I've been trying to do this for a long time. My old comedy group, my old improv comedy group, the 10 Cent Tacos are here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome them. Let me introduce them one by one. First off, Mr. Rudy Jimenez.
Hello, all four of you guys that are watching this.
And today was Rudy's birthday. How old did you turn today, Rudy?
I turned 48 today.
Yeah, baby.
Alive
Woo!
and well. Second vaccination done. Good to go.
Awesome. Happy birthday. Happy 420. And then coming up here next is my friend, Mr. Isaac Flaco Martinez.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm here with you guys.
The
And the
Snoop
tacos.
Dogg of the 10 cent
Where's
tacos.
the tacos? Where are the tacos? All right. I don't know what intro we're supposed to give ourselves. Sorry.
Well, I think you just did it.
All right, cool.
And it was perfect.
It was awesome.
That's why I don't have a podcast anymore.
All right. And of course, last but not least, coming to us from the 808 state aboard the Starship, whatever that is, November Curtis
Starship,
Morris.
the pineapple. The SS Pineapple.
It says pineapple. What's up, people?
What's up,
Hey,
November?
guys.
November.
How you doing?
Good.
Everything all right?
Hello,
How-
everyone. I'm Isaac, and I have a deep voice, and I'm trying to impress all the ladies that are hearing this.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, yeah. And we got a lot of female viewers, Isaac. So
100%.
oh,
Well, Gracie watches this after or what?
no, Short
I
Cake
love it.
watches it. Her daughter watches it instead.
Yeah, I watch it 100 times. I'm like, I'm going to watch it and listen to it. I listen 24/7.
I've already said we are our best audience.
Yes.
Nice.
Well,
I have
happy
one.
420, guys.
I have happy 420. I have one bugaboo about the intro to the show.
Yeah.
Are you
Is that
doing
what
an
we're calling
homage, the Salt Peanuts, to the jazz song,
Yes. We're
or are
trying
you
to
doing
sing
it to
it.
Cable Guy?
No cable guy. The jazz song,
The
Salt
jazz
Peanuts.
song.
Salt
Because
Peanuts.
he does it in Cable Guy when he's beating up Owen what's his name, Owen Wilson. When he's beating up, he's singing the song and scatting to it with the song in the background. So I didn't know if you were
wow.
doing the song from Cable Guy, that's the way Gracie was kind of doing it, the way he did it.
Okay. Well, Gracie, I don't think you've even seen Cable Guy, have you?
Yes, I have.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, of
Subliminal.
course. I'm just very talented.
That's some of the improving that we used to do back in the day. See that quickness,
That's
man?
right.
Woo, Grace.
Hey, Rudy. Okay, since you brought that up, you know what
Yes.
I found?
What'd you find? Oh, our old,
Wow.
our first, what's it
Mexi
called?
Skins call
Condoms
sheet is what she
for
found.
So, Rudy, do you remember everybody that was on that show?
The first show?
Yes.
I know
The one.
it
This
was,
was at ELAC. Who was in
okay,
the show?
so,
Fuck.
myself.
What
Yes.
year was
first
this?
off-
Like 1996?
First off, Marco Trejo, rest in peace.
Yes.
Yes.
Then it was George.
No.
George wasn't in it?
George.
I thought George
No.
was in there. He
Who
just
the hell is
produced
George?
it or
No.
directed it. Because him and Marco directed it together, didn't they?
At ELAC?
No.
It was at ELAC.
Yeah, Eli.
Okay, go on.
All right,
No.
anyways, some girl,
Yeah, she
There
was
was a
in it.
couple of girls.
because we did World Without Sex. I remember we did World Without
That
Sex.
was you and me.
Okay.
Oh, that
And
was
that was a Steve Martin one act
Yeah.
that Marco and I were stagehands for at the Coronet.
Right. I remember that. And you guys
were
brought
there
it
every-
over and you said we'll perform it.
Every Tuesday they would do live readings of plays, and we got to sit there and watch actors just come on. Richard Dreyfuss, the mom from Everybody Loves Raymond, and I mean just a whole slew of actors. I have photos with John Ritter.
Yeah, you got to
Steve
work
Martin.
with John Ritter and William H. Macy, didn't you?
Oh yeah, Bill Macy, that's right.
What?
I loved him. He was so awesome.
So
I
you don't
got to have-
remember any of these people then? You don't remember, you only remember the three of
I
them.
don't remember us. That's it. I mean, who else
Okay,
was
so-
there?
Joe Herrera?
Who's
He doesn't
that?
even remember who that is.
Who the fuck is that? Was that the redhead guy?
No, that's Alistair. That was Alistair Logan.
Okay, I remember him because he walked backwards off the stage. And that was his
Walk?
intro. Because we all did a different intro to the beginning of the show. And we all came out a different way.
Yeah.
And he walked out backwards.
And
that
there
was
was a
his shtick.
Jesse, and then the girl was Jessie.
Jesse Montez.
Who the fuck is that?
I
Is
have
that
I don't know,
Jesse? Is that
You
Jesse,
know
our
they're
friend?
listening.
Is that
Oh,
Jesse, our
Emily?
friend,
Shut
Jesse
up.
Isaac?
What's that?
Jesse from ELAC?
No.
No. She was from Cerritos College.
So you brought her?
Yeah.
I
Or
don't remember her.
And Vanessa, remember? And Vanessa was in it.
Okay. Oh, Vanessa was in it? Damn.
Yeah. And Rudy Trejo.
why does it say Rudy Trejo on here? Who was Rudy Trejo?
That was probably Marco. They probably was a typo, no?
No,
Oh,
Marco
Marco
wrote this
Trejo.
Or
out.
was it Biff?
Was Biff?
Oh,
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
it was
they probably
Biff.
didn't know
No,
his
Biff wasn't
name.
there, was he? Was he part of the group at that time?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, he was. He
No, he
was.
wasn't.
And then
So-
you guys
so
didn't
I-
know his last name. You probably just put Trejo on there.
Probably being a dick, he would have done that.
Yeah.
Being the consummate dick.
So that was the Mexi skins, and basically from that is where the 10-cent tacos came from. I mean, the whole history, if I may, you guys, if I can, kind of, tell a history. It was 1997. I went to Cerritos College. That's where I met Gracie and Marco.
Marco.
Rest in peace. We did a summer one-act play, and then the following year, that's when I did improv at Cerritos. I took Kevin Hoggard's
Kevin Hoggard.
improv class,
Yeah.
and I got chosen to be in their improv show for that summer. And it was called Improvers in the Outfield. And the second one that they did, I didn't get picked. And I remember Marco took it personal, because they didn't pick me. It's just because those Cerritos College people, they had their own thing. They had their own little
They're
clique.
clicky, right?
They were very
they-
clicky.
You went to
And
November.
proper improv. You can't
Absolutely.
go out. You have to follow all the rules. Very Second
Absolutely.
City,
They
but
were really-
super strict.
And
There were
so-
some good principles. They knew improv really well. I thought they
Stop
were
kissing
really
their
good
ass,
at it.
Isaac.
But
How many years
They
now, man. You can
fucking-
stop it now. How many
they
years
were
has it been?
smug about it. Okay. They
Yeah.
were smug about it.
Very
and then,
smug.
they were.
And I didn't get picked for that second show, and he took it personal, and he was like, "Fuck that shit. We're gonna start our own group." Because they
It's
had
not
their
like
own group
November.
too, and it had a name like the Chicken Tenders or some shit like that. Or what was the
That's
name?
right.
I
And he
remember.
did it in opposition to their name just to fuck with it.
Yeah.
What were
if
they,
you-
burgers and
and it-
fries?
Do you remember what it was, Isaac?
No, I wasn't.
had a
there
fu-
that
they had a
time.
weird
I wasn't
name,
It was
in-
Ernie's. I think it was Ernie's group.
The
I
Chicken
wasn't.
Tenders.
I was there until 2000, 2001.
Okay. So anyways, Marco said we're not gonna be called that. We're gonna be called the Nachos or something. And then he ended up with Mexi Skins, and that was that one show. Was it one show or two at
One.
ELAC?
One at ELAC.
Just one at ELAC.
Okay.
So were
We
you-
did that wrestling opening, didn't we? Like a Mexican wrestling opening or something like that.
Well, I'll tell you what you did.
Oh,
Yeah, what
you
are the
wrestled
we did
Cerritos
skits.
I don't remember
And then
that.
we had didn't we have
The
a
first
comedian
one was
also?
good, bad, and worse.
Oh, you still have the set list?
I had the set list. That's what I had. The set list. I found it
I
the
thought
other
you
day.
got the names of the.
Yeah, good, bad, and the worst was Joe, me, Rudy, and Marco. I don't remember. And then stop auditions.
Oh,
Fairy
Stomp
Tale-
audition.
Stomp auditions.
That was
I rem-
mine. I
the
wrote
hell
that. I
was
wrote
that?
how we all did different intros to Stomp.
We were auditioning for Stomp. Stomp was that old musical or whatever with the guys
Yeah.
stomping their feet, and
Yeah.
it was basically
Bob's
like
Burgers. Yeah, Bob's Burgers did a really great parody about it, but it was called Clap, and it was just hand clapping.
And then we
Very
did
good,
fairy
very funny
tales,
episode.
fairy
Mhm.
tales, and then doubling, and then stomp again auditions.
What was that good? Huh?
Well, there were
Yeah.
intros. It was only a couple people per audition. It was just to
We did it
break up.
3 times.
Yeah, it was just to
First
break up
time
the
was,
monotony.
yeah, Marco, Rudy, Joe, and Alistair. And then you did it again with Marco, the girls, and Alistair. And then you did World Without Sex.
That was the Steve Martin one act.
Yeah. And then a comedian. Who was the comedian on the show?
I
we
don't,
had a comedian.
I don't
it says.
remember. It was one of Marco's friends, I think, or George's friends, or something like that. I don't remember who it was.
And then you did Stomp auditions again.
We ended it with Stomp.
No, freeze tags was everybody. Everybody does fucking freeze tags. I hate that I hate freeze tags. Hate
Freeze
it.
tag was fun.
Oh, I hate that freeze tag.
tags was fun.
I do not like it.
It was easy to do. It was, you know,
Oh,
exactly what
no,
the crowd wanted to hear.
I get in my head and I can't do it.
That one, what am I selling, was always a big one.
Okay, what am I selling is my favorite. I love that one.
Party, what is it? Party,
You go to a
Party sounds
party.
or party
What you're
voices?
selling and the party one is almost, they're both almost the same. Those two are
Party
really
quirk.
fun. I love those
Scenes
two.
from a movie. I think we did that also.
What about
When we did that-
interrogation was always my favorite.
Interrogation.
Now we're talking about 10-cent tacos.
Interrogation, I mean, we basically, you know, to explain it to anybody listening or watching, I mean, the person who's being interrogated doesn't know what they're guilty of. And the audience yells it out. It could be anything, you know, he stole his mom's panties or whatever. So that person sits down, he doesn't know what he's guilty of. The two cops, being played by the two actors, give him clues while they're interrogating. And they're comedy.
Yeah,
no doubt.
comedy ensued.
Non-stop comedy, right there.
Marco and I would be the cops, and you were always the one guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either we felt you up, or we kissed you, or we did something
Uh-huh.
very homoerotic during the thing that would just drive the audience crazy because
That
there was big
back then.
homophobia going on at that time,
Yeah.
as opposed
every-
to now, which is
And
Everything's
everybody
good now.
wanted you to see you guys just kiss me. I mean, that's why they came.
man on man action. Hey, that's why I showed up.
Sorry.
Easy, man.
Dang, here's an ashtray. Wait, here's an ashtray.
Damn,
I got a
take it like
Cheech
a
and Chong
bum.
ashtray.
You take it like a bitch, Glenn. God damn. How old are
Oh,
you?
sorry. Good stuff here, guys.
That's why I don't like pre-rolls.
Oh, I rolled this myself.
Oh, okay. Then you smoke like a bitch then, man. You fucking took it like that.
Well, he's
What are you
just smoking
talking?
that, and he had his vaccination actually yesterday.
Yeah, all
I
fully
smoke.
vaccinated.
Nice.
Which one?
A Pfizer.
Pfizer's the
Ah, so you
2
gotta
one.
go back,
Yeah.
huh?
Pfizer, the 2 1. I already got both of them, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my daughter just got her first one last week, so that was good.
So November, what's it like over there? You know, 808 state, with the whole COVID thing and all that. You guys all wrapping things up?
Kind of. Yeah, we're down to like maybe under 100 a day getting new cases. So it's been pretty mellow. Different. Maui is getting pretty bad though.
really?
A lot of people getting over. I don't know why Maui, but
Oh,
Oahu
bro,
has
your-
more people.
Your accent got thick, bruh.
Yeah. Oh,
Your white accent got thick. Man, you used to have an East Los accent, and now you got that
Hey.
Hawaiian accent.
try ask me a question about East Los.
Where's the
Fucking
what,
place is mean, eh?
what was the best bakery you went to by Salesian?
Shit. It was right across the it was right across Legion. What's that Mexican food place that was there? That everyone used to eat at late in the night.
Oh, my.
Mr. Locals?
No, it's
no,
24
no,
hour
Michoacan.
tacos. They're gone.
Michoacan.
24
yeah.
hours?
24 hours. It was
Michoacan.
called Michoacan 24 hours, and it was open to. It was on the corner of Soto.
Carnitas Michoacan, right?
Across
Yeah,
the
no,
street
no, no.
from
It's just
Ramirez
Michoacan
Barbecue.
24
Michoacan.
hours. So it's just,
Yeah.
burritos and burgers and stuff open 24 hours. That's where you would
Oh.
go after all the parties if you weren't going to go score on anybody. And it was on
was there
Soto
all
and
the time.
Whittier.
Yeah.
And now it's a 7-Eleven, I think, or
What?
a Yoshinoya.
Oh,
It's not a Michoacan?
No, Hockey Burger's even gone, bro.
I heard about
Wow.
that.
Are you talking about the
Yeah.
corner where are you talking about the corner where Popeyes, Pioneer Chicken is?
No, that's across the
No.
street. Pioneer's
No.
is still there.
Yeah, it's still
Pioneer's
there.
is still there.
Pioneers, the
Yeah.
Gen-
Wow.
Well, the car wash.
And still delicious.
Still greasy. Those the,
That's greasy as
the,
hell,
the
dude. I can't
strips
do
are
that.
still nice and greasy and crunchy.
ah.
But
So
yeah,
they
a
closed?
lot of places are gone, man, from the area.
Yeah.
Johnny
A
Shrimp
lot of
still
places. I mean,
there.
all the gentrifiers are moving in and clearing everybody out. So
You
now
said,
they're slowly coming into East Los now in Boyle Heights. They're finally crossing the river and they're on the edges. They haven't gone in yet,
Mm.
but they're just around they're not afraid to walk their dogs. That's when you know it's changing. When a Starbucks pops up and you see people walking their dogs at night, then you know it's changing. And a bike lane gets put in.
What?
Yeah.
Zero Starbucks.
There's
in
a bike
Guatemala?
lane.
I think they're starting to put one for the 4th Street Bridge because they're
Oh my
rebuilding it.
goodness.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're rebuilding the 6th Street because I work off of 7th
it's looking nice.
next to Boyle Heights.
Yeah, there's gonna be a big old park underneath the bridge and the
Oh, really?
in the reservoir. Yeah, down there.
Wow.
Okay, because if I walk out my building, I can see the bridge. I work right there. You probably have seen it. It's on. You get off on 7th Street off the freeway, and there's a brick building and has like a gorilla on it, and it's
Oh,
Oh,
that's
all.
where
yeah,
the weed shop is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I work in that building right there.
You work at the weed shop?
No, the weed shop's across the street.
Across the street. She works right across the street from
From the
Collection.
weed shop.
from the weed
Yeah,
shop.
Like a pub
Say
right there?
weed shop, and Isaac knows exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and it's funny because my boss will go, "Oh, I can smell it. I have a headache today."
City Compassionate Caregivers is the
Yeah,
name of the
yeah, I
place.
got to
Oh,
see
that's a
it.
good spot. Yeah, yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah.
They used to be
They're
on
good.
4th and Central.
So
Yeah.
My guy's name is
Sometimes.
Mikey.
November, what's up with the the laws over there with the weed laws over
Yeah, do you
there?
guys
There's
have
no
laws
laws
in
here.
Hawaii?
There's no laws here.
It's lawlessness, man. They're
Lawless.
islands. It's like New York, Escape from New York style,
Yeah,
buddy.
man. I'm surprised you're wearing clothes. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm just wearing this shirt for you guys.
That's from his last kidnap victim, from the last people that flew in. They take them to the flowing lava and that's how they disappear bodies in Hawaii, man. Dump them in the lava.
Dump him in the
Oh,
lava.
that went out.
Hey, wait.
Oh no, but
California,
you
it's
do go fishing like with a knife, right?
Did it
Yeah.
just stop?
of
You
course
don't
you
got-
gotta kill the fish.
No, I mean like not like I know you take a knife with the swimming. You don't use a fishing pole.
Some people do. I mean, you can. We use a stick. We take a bat with us
animals are
underwater
not
and we
alive.
hit
They
them.
tie a
Fuck
piece
yeah.
of sugar cane behind them and it drips in the water, and that's like a chum line.
I don't
Yeah,
want
the
to say
fish.
spear. Sorry.
Did you get it right?
He's trying to get me to say spear. It's,
Spear?
it's interrogation all over again. Spear.
With the stick tied to it.
That's why you showed up late to the improv, Isaac, because man, you were just a little delayed.
Well, another reason I'm asking is because I made some medicated pistachio brittle. All right.
Wow.
Nice.
And
What?
Isaac and Rudy, I mean, I can get you this real simple. I mean, I can just drop it off at your house. But
Yeah.
November, how can I get you this over? How can I get this over to the island?
So you can just mail it regular?
How far is the swim?
Well, the way, what's his name? Who was the comedian that passed away? The pothead comedian, Isaac. Not pothead, but he was on heroin, but he sounded like he was a pothead.
Mitch Hedberg?
Mitch Hedberg. He
Oh,
said,
that wasn't just.
he goes, for the past 5 years, my UPS driver did not know that he's also my weed delivery driver.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So you just put in a box and send it, man.
Okay. Well,
Throw coffee beans in there. That'll mask the scent from the dogs.
They don't do that anymore, do they?
I don't know.
I don't think so, because I know because people ship like edibles that they make at home and they ship it,
I'm not a custom agent. I have
Can
no
you put it
idea.
in a bottle and then just like.
They put it in a bottle with a note and say November via Beach 79, and they'll just roll it down there, man.
okay. I'll just set it off Santa Monica.
Sebastian the crab will get it and take it with the Little Mermaid and drop it off
There you go.
All right.
with Aquaman and the sea creature.
Glenn made pasta last week. And then the next day he goes, "How did you feel?" I go, "Oh, I didn't want to go to work. I felt like I had a hangover. I didn't feel high as we ate it during the show and stuff. And I didn't feel high really when I was in bed, but the next day, oh my gosh.
You're eating it right now.
Yeah, I made
Green on
medicated
there.
pasta, and she got all fucked up.
I got paranoid going to work.
So the long and
I
the
was
short of
thinking
it.
I was thinking in my head, if I get hit, I'm gonna go to jail because I have that in my system.
So, anyways, pistachio brittle coming to you guys.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
All right. It's delicious, and it gets you high.
He makes really good cookies too.
Well, I've been upping my baking skills. I don't know if you guys seen the photos that I post sometimes.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Being
yeah.
home, I had to do something. So I
Uh-huh.
decided to start cooking and baking, and I really got into baking big time. It's been a lot of fun
Nice.
finding the different recipes.
Hit me up, man. Text me, if you need any advice or any recipes. I mean,
All mine are simple. I mean, anything simple. Because right now my best ones are coffee cake and crispy chocolate chip cookies, the LAUSD
Wow.
coffee cake.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Nice.
So that those two I make perfect so far. No one's complained about those.
From
Wow.
scratch?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
you
I
post-
feel my arms have gotten bigger just from all the damn stirring I've been doing because I don't have a
You know, there
what's
is
it called?
a thing called a mixer.
I don't have that. So I have my own
Oh.
hand. I have a hand and wooden spoons. Old
Well, they
school.
have
Old
the,
school.
for $5, for less than $10, you can get the little ones that go around, like the old fashioned.
Well, I have a hand blender, a hand
Oh, yeah.
mixer, but when it comes to making the doughs and all that, I use my arms. If you make tortillas,
Tastes better.
you got to make them with your hands.
Yeah.
Flour tortillas, you got to make them with your hands. There's no way
Yeah,
I'm going to
man,
put them
you
in
Yeah,
a
he's
Can't
making
trust
mixing
tortillas
bowl.
too
things,
now.
see?
Damn.
Hell yeah, everything.
That's when I
Whatever,
can
whatever
start
my
tasting all
kids or my
weird.
wife want to try, I'm like, all right, I'll try it. Or they find recipes on Facebook or wherever. And yeah, as long as you follow the recipe, how hard is it? It's not hard. I don't get
no,
those. I don't get those shows where people are burning water or whatever, you know, and they can't do
they
shit
don't.
right.
They don't have the patience, and they just don't follow directions. That's it. You just gotta
It's science.
follow
You-
directions.
I can relate.
Measuring, it's all measured out for you. You pour the measurement
Mm-hmm.
and it's done.
Yeah, and it's
Not-
You know
fun.
why? It's easy for you guys because you guys know how to read.
Well, you're just used to opening the Spam can up and just dumping
Yeah.
it down, man.
Easy.
Popping the pineapple open,
Do you have
That
a
is
rice cooker?
rice.
getting the taro seed and wrapping up the taro paper, and that's the taro leaves.
We went to Hawaii 2 years. Was it 2019?
I didn't go, but
I know.
yeah.
I went. No, I know.
The
but I can't
royal
remember.
we, you know, the
No,
she went a couple years ago, but she went to the Disneyland resort. She didn't-
Aulani, yeah.
yeah.
yeah, so she didn't even see like the real island. I mean,
Yes, we did. We rented a car and we took off and went for the day.
Oh,
it's
okay.
an island. How'd you go across the water? Did you get on the boat or something, or
No, we were. You can go on the island in a car.
oh, the
I don't
island
know
you
what
were on?
I
Thought you
don't
went to
even know
the
what
other
island
islands.
we were on, but you know.
They have cars, huh?
Well, we
That's
went
crazy.
and saw we
Just a
went and
couple.
saw Pearl Harbor.
Pineapple powered.
Oh yeah, we
Okay,
went to the pineapple place.
Oh, she went to the Dole plantation.
Have you been there, Novi?
No. No.
Have you been to any
He's not a
touristy things?
tourist.
Yeah, but sometimes you're bored. You just pass by to check it out.
It's not no
Oh,
big
yeah.
deal.
No, we even locals, we like to be tourists every now and then. So, we'll go and, just steal the fine linens.
Okay, question. Do you know how to type, Novi?
Yeah.
Okay, when you type Hawaiian, do you have to concentrate on all the letters, or can you just let it flow?
When I type the word Hawaiian or
No, not
in
the
Hawaiian?
word Hawaiian. You're typing the Hawaiian words, like you
Yeah.
know, besides Honolulu or Aloha.
Yeah.
The bigger words, can you just flow? Does it just flow out of you, or do you have to?
No, I can read them fast, but typing is not many people type in Hawaiian, so it's
Is
I
there
can
even
read
a
it.
typewriter?
That's a class to teach, bro.
ooh, right, hey, new career. Thank you.
What did
A lot
Gracie
of
just
people-
say? Gracie said, "Did they have typewriters over there? What?"
Ooh.
Gilligan, the professor made all those things. They just copied the professor's inventions and put them on the island.
There you go.
That and hookers.
Look at Isaac. He's not even paying attention.
Are there still hookers on the Big Island?
I don't know, man. I don't live on the big
I'm
island.
just asking. I mean, because I saw it on American Pimp. And
What?
that it was a document. You never saw a documentary, American Pimp?
No,
Yeah,
wait,
that's,
is that
um,
the one?
That's an
Hughes
old
brothers.
one. Hughes brothers, yeah.
The twins that did
Yeah.
what's that movie?
Menace to Society.
Society. They made a documentary called American Pimp, and they
Yeah.
interviewed different pimps from across the nation.
Wow.
And dude, it's a really good documentary.
Yeah, pretty deep.
Yeah.
Like real pimps?
Yeah, real
Yeah.
pimps. Real
they,
real
they do,
pimps.
they do
Big
bad
pimp.
Don Magic Wand, of course, but then they do
Mhm.
all these other pimps from Vegas, Hawaii, Washington, Chicago, stuff like that. And they have a
Mm.
real sit down interview with them. They tell them the way the life is. They have one guy from LA that was like a 30-year pimp, and he talked
Wow.
about his life back in the day. And now he's just, he met the rule of the pimp: you marry your last hoe and make that one
wow.
your housewife. And that's what he did. He married
Yeah.
his last one.
Yeah, good movie. Good movie.
Very good. Yeah, very, very good.
American
Yeah,
Pimp.
anytime I want to learn about pimps, I talk to Isaac.
In his low voice, did he try to trick
Use
you
your
out?
voice. Yes, yeah, man.
Actually, isn't there another one about Iceberg Slim that just came out?
That was on Netflix, I think.
Yeah, right. That was
That was pretty
recent.
good. Yeah, but you
I
can read
haven't
his
seen
book.
that
I
one.
mean, you got to read his book.
Who?
Yeah, I got Pimp on
Iceberg
the
Slim?
audiobook. It's pretty crazy because someone reads it like him and it's like, damn, someone's talking shit to me like a pimp.
You felt like a bitch reading it?
Yeah, or I felt like a hoe. Like,
You had to go sell some ass for pimp, for Slim,
felt
up for
like-
daddy?
on a good day, I feel like his bottom bitch. But
You would have his joint like rolled up nice and tight when he came home, and
right.
we're all pretty for him when he picked you up, right?
There you go, daddy. It's like crazy fucking yeah.
How high are you, Isaac?
I fucking blazed it right before. I didn't actually get to blaze it all day. Like I was just
Oh my God, what?
What?
I know.
I
Did you
woke
see-
up, man, and took a rip.
Did you see the video of Steve Urkel delivering weed to Snoop
To
Dogg?
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Is he still wearing those glasses for effect? or
No,
what?
well, he did it for that just for that clip. You know, he's delivering Purple Urkel to Snoop Dogg, and Snoop's like all flipped out, and Steve's doing the whole Urkel face
Oh
on
wow.
the camera. So
I know Jaleel White has his own brand.
yeah,
Yeah,
Purple
he's-
Urkel.
He's launching it today at Dr. Green Thumbs in Sylmar.
Oh,
He said he
that's why it
just-
was
he
so
wa-
packed there. Where then?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he went to go.
Well, I went to the downtown one, which is right in Highland Park. I'm not Highland
Right.
Park, but Lincoln Heights.
Right.
It's right there. So, but yeah, I mean, I know I didn't even connect that it was Be Real's spot.
Yeah, that's his spot. I go there. I like their selection. Only go there for happy hour though.
Yeah, I went there once, not on happy hour, and goddamn, man, I was
Yeah, that's the thing about the dispensaries, man. These taxes are fucking high. I
well,
mean,
not
it's
all
lit-
of them. You got to go to the nice ghetto ones. Go to the ghetto ones, and they don't charge you shit.
Well, yeah, I know. You go to the bootleg ones or the trap shops or whatever they call them, and they don't. But you know, you gotta trust them though. You know,
I
can't
do
just
too.
go. Some of them are pretty bogus.
Well, I mean, when you walk in, you can kind of tell which ones are sketchy as fuck. Isaac
Right.
tried to send me to one that was sketchy. When I looked it up, it doesn't even say it's just a door.
Those are the
And-
best ones.
A week later, it got robbed.
What did I tell you?
The one by the AM/PM in El Sereno on Huntington.
Come on,
They had the
Isaac.
best deals, man.
The
They had
best
like-
deals.
I think it was like 10 grams for
How-
75 bucks.
How has the
fuck?
homeless situation happened, Novi?
The what?
Has the homeless situation exploded over there too?
Well, it's calmed down now since people can't travel here. So it's, it's kind of a combination of we don't get as many homeless from the mainland coming, but because we're a tourist economy, a lot of the families, locals are struggling badly. So especially just like in LA, a lot of the mom and pop places are closing down.
Right.
And the only people that can survive are the big box stores and corporate centers. So, it's I wouldn't say it's getting better. It's kind of getting worse because now more local people are kind of getting hurt from it.
So
And then
people
for
would
me, huh?
go on. I'm sorry. Go on.
Oh, and then for me, what I do is I help homeless people find work where I'm at.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So it's even harder because normally it's hard already getting homeless people work because they're homeless and there's a stigma attached to that. Now you put on top of that a very competitive workforce because really good people are out of jobs. It's so much harder to find people work. Yeah. So I wouldn't say it's better. It's probably getting worse. It's better than we don't have as many mainland homeless coming, but
So they how do they get there to be? They go there to be homeless.
oh yeah, there are forums.
If you're gonna be homeless,
Yeah, why not
I mean,
in Hawaii? That's what I would be on.
I get, but I mean, it's not like the way it was back in the 70s and 60s where you could be homeless and beach bum and go just get fruit and
It's not like
seafood and
Hawaii
be cool on the
501,
beach.
The first one?
they
The
no,
Jimmy Chico
they're
one?
you can still shower on any beach here, right? So as far as like showers and there's a lot of churches here that feed you. It's pretty easy to live off the land here, right? So a lot of people still come here
Wow.
to be homeless. There are forums that tell you how to do it, like homeless forums, where they tell you like what to do as soon as you get off the plane, like where to go to get There's like instructions.
Wow.
Yeah, it's nuts.
That's pretty cool, I guess, right?
Do they have to
Wanna be
comply?
I mean, if you're trying to be, I mean, if you're gonna be homeless, where I might as well be homeless in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Do they have to comply?
No, no, they don't. No, they don't have to comply.
I was
No,
gonna say,
comply.
man, that's not. Do they just
You
round
didn't do
them up?
number 4
We
on
just
your
recorded
homeless
again.
checklist. Get the
Yeah,
fuck
are you
out.
Start recording
homeless?
it again after.
Come this way.
Yeah, there's no, we don't have laws where you can like send people back or kick them out, but but we do. There's programs that actually help them pay for their ticket back home to wherever they're from.
That's who
But-
I.
But
Oh,
yeah, there's
wow.
nothing like there's nothing we can really do about it.
That's
You
crazy. Yeah,
can't
'cause I
travel.
just saw somebody posted a video on Reddit from his rooftop of Venice. I didn't know how bad it got now. Since I used to work out there.
It's
Yeah.
The whole
terrible.
boardwalk is covered with homeless camps.
Yeah, man.
No way.
It's
The whole boardwalk of Venice. You can't even walk on. There was fights, people harassing people on bikes, walking by, getting robbed. They see you helpless, they're gonna pounce on you.
yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, I worked back there in 2011, 2013, and now if you look at it, it's like its own little village, and they've got hidden camera or like security cameras capturing like all these fights between them, and it's like this own. It looks like Mad Max basically.
Wow.
On,
Yeah, because
on-
I worked in the area in 2003, 2002, like 2006.
uh-huh.
And you barely saw one guy on the boardwalk ever,
Mhm.
or just walking around. But to camp out, it's
No, yeah, they're-
ridiculous. No way I can go back there now.
Jeez.
It's sad.
Yeah,
And then here in my area, all along the 110, going to Pasadena, like all along the riverbed, homeless camps everywhere, nonstop.
wow.
They've all come here with all the gentrification that's been happening in Highland Park. I mean, it's just exploded with homelessness. Underneath every overpass, there's a camp, and along the riverbed, like I said, there's a camp. Any exit that has enough grass, they'll camp out there. Even under the freeway, I've seen smoke coming through the vents in the freeway because they find a way to get in there, and they'll either put a ladder to get into the latch
Yep.
or the hatch for the
Yeah,
overpass, and they'll
Yeah.
camp out inside the freeway.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Same thing here.
dang.
Same thing here. Here we have a lot of rivers and streams, and a lot of them they actually build houseboats, floating houseboats on the river, and they
The
tap
homeless build houseboats.
Yeah, like for real. I'll send you some pictures.
Please.
With electricity, like with
Oh,
electricity,
shit.
they tap into like the city power. They run power. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's,
We had. You see every street light with the plate opened up and the
Yeah.
wires going down, and somebody with lights down there or a generator or something
Yeah,
going on. It's
yeah.
great. These guys are MacGyvers, man. It's really crazy.
Wow. And the city, I don't see them making any effort to change it really.
Well,
I mean,
Norwalk is cleaning up because right on the 105 freeway. Okay, let me.
oh, sorry.
It just said it on the recording stopped. We're gonna start again.
Technical issues. Okay.
So on the
Take three. Go.
You said on the 105 freeway.
Yeah, on the 105, in between the 105, the two on ramps, big old a camp. But they actually cleaned it all out and took and kicked everybody out.
Well, that's what they did at Echo Park, and people were complaining about that. But they're like, look, they've been for months giving them programs to do, giving them passes for vouchers for hotel rooms, but they don't want to go because they have to not do drugs, be in by a certain time, keep it clean,
Yeah.
no violence, and they want to fucking live free or die.
It's a choice, man. I mean, it's a choice for them sometimes. It's,
Yeah.
when you see a dude out on like in downtown wearing a nicer shirt than you got on, and he's asking for change. I mean, and he's young enough to work. I mean, they just want to live that way. That's a choice. Or that dude's a narc or something.
So Glenn, did you brought some pictures?
Yeah, I got some. I love the segue. I've got some
homeless
pictures.
people.
Well, we used to dress kind of homeless back in the day. I
Pictures
mean,
of homeless people. What the fuck?
We knew a homeless guy back
talking
then.
about this homeless people. You know what? They're not really homeless. They're just professional campers.
Okay, there you go. There you
we
go.
used to do a lot of
folks.
improving in the campsite. So, and speaking of improv, Glenn, you have some photos.
I have some photos, guys.
Glenn has some photos, guys.
Better
From back
segue.
in the
Better
day.
segue.
I don't remember. Do you guys remember our first show as the 10-cent tacos?
That was at ELAC. Wasn't that the one that Gracie was saying?
No, that was Nexus.
No,
Camp.
no, it was in Huntington Park. It was at that Elks Lodge, and it was like a group of performers.
That's when we went up against the Cerritos people and kicked the shit out of them.
The Cerritos dorks were there, and we humiliated them.
Improv nerds trying to be all technical.
And I didn't find out that was our name until I got there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We were on the lineup, and it was Marco who said, he's like, "Oh, we're on first." So I look over, and it's 10-cent tacos, and I literally was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Yeah. So after we went off stage, I remember Cerritos doing their shit. People were like, "Oh, okay,
Crickets.
this is boring."
I mean, we went on first. That was our first time being just the dudes. That's our small group. And we fucking killed it. I mean, we murdered that fucking audience.
You guys were really good, though. You guys all had a good chemistry.
Isaac, wasn't Ash's group there as well?
No,
The
I
mob
think
scene
that
with the
was a
mob
different
scene
one, 'cause
there?
I didn't think I was at that one.
No, here and now performed there.
Really?
Yeah,
No,
they
you guys are
performed
talking
there.
about Paul's Kitchen.
No.
No, that was
This was
later.
this is our first show at the Elks Lodge, and it was a group of us. We went on first. There was somebody else, the Cerritos dorks, and there was a lot of poetry.
Oh, this was a fundraiser, right? This was
Yes,
a fundraiser.
yes.
Oh, is that the one that you and I threw for them? And we had the lights when we started like the improv thing? Is that what he's talking about?
I mean, Isaac wasn't in the group yet, but I think you were there. I mean, I think you were
I
You
was
were
there.
like
there
helping with
to
the
beg
show.
to be. You were there to beg to be part of the group, and we were like, "Not yet."
Fuck, I was producing the show, right?
You were there cleaning toilets.
You were there to wipe our asses after we came off stage, and we're like, "Nah, right now, sycophant." Maybe later, bro.
Yeah, I wasn't in the Tents and Tacos at the time, and it was Cerrito. Because you're talking about the younger generation, right? The other generation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
those
he-
dorks.
But Here and Now closed that.
No, they weren't there
show.
for that one. They were there for one, and it wasn't Here and Now. It was called Room to Improv.
Room to
Room to
improv.
Improv. That was
Yeah,
Bust a
that
Cap.
was at
That was a
Paul's
competition.
Kitchen.
That's
No,
right.
no, no.
That's right.
Okay, I remember that now.
It was three of us. It's Room to Improv, Mob Scene, and us. And we were promoting it. I think that was our show that we
Oh,
did,
that was
right?
that was the competition, right?
Yeah, the competition.
Okay.
But the first show, you're right, Glenn. That was the Alex Lodge. That was just like a fundraiser or something. And then what we did with the other ones, that we did that at Paul's Kitchen in
Right.
Monterey Park, where we did the three. That's what we got drunk, and we fucking were horrendous on
Yes.
stage.
We had one amazing show there, and we had one horrendous show, as you said. I mean, we fucking died. I mean,
Was that the one when Biff was with you guys too?
Yeah, but we drank. What happened was that was the first time we ever drank backstage,
Oh.
and we got way too loose. And when we went on stage, we just were idiots. We were just being stupid.
Isaac was already drunk, and he comes up to me in the bathroom, and he's like, "Oh, I'm all fucked up." He just told me that you had like 7 tequila shots, and that you wanted to throw up on stage. And I said, "What the fuck, man?" I go, "We're not Jackass now, are we?" And I'm like, "Oh,
Wait,
man."
this was at Paul's Kitchen?
Yeah,
Yes.
that was at Paul's Kitchen.
Alex, whatever, Villaseñor was with us.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I ripped his fucking shirt because we were doing some stunt, and he was like a dog or something, and I fucking pulled his shirt by his collar and ripped it. I was like, "Oh damn!"
Really?
I think my wife, then girlfriend, was there to see us perform.
Oh,
And I was like,
wow.
"Oh, this is not a good show for you to see.
well,
Don't
Yeah,
base
Yeah,
my
but we
comedy
won.
on this
Didn't we
fucking
win?
show."
We did.
Yeah,
still
we still
won.
won, but we were fucking horrible.
no. When we won, we killed it. When we won, we fucking killed it.
Yeah,
That
carried
show
them.
when we died, it was like just a solo show. And I remember we invited somebody from some theater or was it a hotel or something? She was looking for like entertainment.
Oh, I don't
No
remember that
way.
at all.
You
Really?
remember that?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, so we
Did
were
she
kind
like
of
us?
Yeah, we did fucking
Are we
5
getting
nights at the
booked?
Ramada Inn.
she left halfway through the show, man.
She want us back? Reunion.
She was
Call her up,
excited,
man.
Look,
Oh my God.
that's improv, man. We it's a high wire act. I mean, you know,
If
we
you're
would
doing
get
it right, it is. If you're doing it wrong, it's just a fucking dive bomb.
right.
Excuse me, what happened to the pictures?
Oh yeah, well, pictures.
Oh, pictures. Okay, go for it.
Anyways.
Where's pictures?
Mm.
Good
He looked at
segue,
the
Grace.
pictures and he just
Now I know why you guys are partners, because you just bam with it.
What would I do without it?
what would he do without me?
Gracie, segue.
Well, look,
Segue.
Segue activate. Do it.
segue button. So look, when Isaac joined us, we were already like all part of the outlet, which is what, you know, November, that was your thing that you put together, right? The outlet.
It was a workshop.
Yeah.
The outlet was an improv workshop, and I remember it was at, you know, this place.
Oh, in Pasadena, right?
Domenico's.
Domenico's.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
gone.
God.
Domenico's,
gone
which
now.
is now it's now
an
like a
restaurant.
German bar called like the Wolf Schnitzel or some shit.
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
The wolf
What?
schnitzel?
It's,
Something crazy
rat-
like that. Yeah.
Isaac, you performed there.
yeah. I did a comedy show there.
I went to go
Yeah,
see you. What's the name of
yeah.
that place? The Der
Wolfenschnitz?
Wolfenstein? Or,
Yeah, Wolfenschnitz or something. Yeah, anyway,
and yeah, that was the downstairs part that we would
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Billy's dugout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those, yeah, all these
Wow.
pictures, and check out this guy.
Oh. A handsome young man.
Yeah.
Farmer
okay.
Isaac.
So that was those are the outlet shows. Do you, Rudy and Isaac, do you guys remember that skit that you guys did?
Yeah, at the
Which one?
the one at Domenico's, yeah.
The one
Well,
at
I-
Domenico's.
Is it the fashion show?
No, I wasn't in that one. The one where you're the doctor or the scientist?
Oh shit!
And you were
Oh,
curing
yeah.
him of something,
I
right?
don't
You're
remember what I was
probing me,
curing him
yeah.
of.
That's right. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
The
You were
only-
talking about probing. It was a probing skit.
Oh, it wasn't an infomercial about a brand new probe that's going to reach that, but you got to do it anally
Yes.
in order to fix you or whatever you're doing or some
Yes.
shit
Yes.
like that.
It's some
Yeah.
kind of anal thing.
Something
It was brilliant.
gay.
Yeah.
Something gay.
Funniest
I remember
jokes
you-
ever.
You brought out like tapatio hot sauce, and you put it like on the probe and all that.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
brilliant.
for
It was brilliant.
lubrication.
Look at those guys right there.
Oh.
Ah, there you
Nice,
go.
huh?
Rocking the goatee.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
Let me see, who is it?
That's
That's
awesome.
young- That's a
Rudy
young me
Marco.
and a young Marco. Well, old. He was always older.
And look at those two fucking guys.
Hey. Oh, that's a cool
Mm.
picture, man.
Mana and fucking Backstreet Boys.
That's a cool picture.
I mean, look at that shit.
That's a cool
This is
picture.
Give me
this is all stuff from a rehearsal.
That was
Looks
the
like-
height of
Copy
our
of that.
the height of our arrogance.
Oh my gosh, that's such a good picture of you guys.
Look at all that
Yes.
beer. Look at all that beer.
That's why he's passed out.
That's a rehearsal. Nothing says early 2000s Glenn than more than that picture right there.
Oh my God.
Fucking beer. Look at
Look at that hair, man.
yeah. And then so this is definitely a rehearsal. And it looks like Isaac and Rudy are getting down right there with something. I don't know what,
Mhm.
but
Nice.
The
Freestyle.
Bond dance.
That was probably
An-
freestyle.
anyways, going back to that skit that we were talking about, I go here's like the two of you, like you were getting ready for it, I guess, or
Oh man. That's awesome, man.
And
I
you
know
know
what
what?
they
Do you still have my my cowbell, Novi? Did you take it with you to Hawaii?
Shit. You remembered. Cut off your cowbell.
A long ass time ago, because we were trying to figure out so what
what?
device we were going to use to switch between skits.
That's right.
And so I found this cow triangle at the Fair Oaks Pharmacy, and you used it for a show one time, I think for Here and Now or something, and you kept it. I was like, well, whatever. It's not like I'm not going to
Oh,
see him anymore.
shit.
And lo and behold, you flew to Hawaii, and I never saw it again.
Oh man,
Take
I
a
have it hanging
camera.
up on my wall.
Okay, this show
Like,
I
Is
would
it
kitchen.
an
choose.
10 forward?
I'm sorry, I don't even remember that bell.
I know. I know. It always bring every time I hear King of the Hill,
Oh, we
I always
still
think
do.
of my triangle.
Your
you took from me.
triangle.
But now I feel like I owe you one. So thanks.
I'm pretty
Thanks.
sure
One like
It's in the mail.
What's that?
You guys remember this place?
Oh
Luna Tierra Sol. No, where was that?
no.
That was the one where I did a comedy show.
It was across it was in MacArthur Park.
Oh, I think
Oh
I remember.
yes.
Remember
Wait a
Pammy?
minute, is that
remember.
Remember Pammy Sue was in charge of the
I
show, and I
remember.
was
Nobody
doing
was there.
comedy.
Is that horrible night that we were there and
Yes.
only we were there? And there was a guy on stage that had karate belts on him, different
Yeah,
colored
I remember
belts.
that guy.
And
What?
he had a saxophone, a mini saxophone.
Yeah.
So he was on stage and he looked like he was gonna perform it, and then he would not say it, then he would say a joke. And then he would say, I'm wearing these belts so I don't have to learn karate, so people think I know karate.
Yeah.
And crickets.
And he never and he,
Crickets.
No.
and he
And
never
we-
played the sax.
No, and I fucking
No,
was
no.
laughing my ass off.
That
at
was
him.
not the night. That was a totally different night.
Oh, okay. Then I don't
That
remember.
was a place in South Central called Mixed Nuts.
Oh, okay. I remember that show because it wasn't crickets. It was like we would look at each other and then bust up. Like
And then there was that comedian
was
that got
every
mad
time we
at
did a
us
joke, we
because
would bust
we
up like
didn't get her
seconds later.
joke. She was saying some joke about a supermarket and she got the name wrong, and we were correcting her, and she got
Yeah.
mad at us for correcting her.
Yeah, she was
'Cause
Puerto
we didn't know-
Rican.
That was
Yeah, we
Pammy
didn't know-
Sue. That was her show.
Oh
She's
my
the one that put
God.
that
Oh.
show together.
Pammy Sue, the fattest dancer in Silver Lake.
Yes.
I remember
Yes.
Pammy Sue.
Good old Pammy Sue. So she put together this show at this Luna Tierra Soul Cafe in MacArthur Park.
Yeah. It's a
By
vegan
there.
restaurant.
I don't
And-
remember that.
And
at all.
we were part of a big lineup. We were even in the LA Weekly for that show.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, coming up.
Yeah, because she would
Wow.
she would promote on LA Weekly.
So she promoted it, and we came in late, but we had a fucking hell of a day. I think what the pictures I showed you, that could have been the night before. And then this was the actual show, and I was just like gone. I think I passed out at November's grandparents' house before the show because I was like, dude, I need to sleep or else I'm not going to make this show. Do you guys remember, Isaac, do you remember that shit?
I don't remember that show.
Are you
Yeah.
sure we were there? Were we at the show?
This show, basically.
Well,
Oh,
I
shit.
don't
Alright.
remember that at fucking all.
Because you guys are so fucked up, probably.
It
We're
was
all
a
just
great
standing
show.
together.
It was a great show. It was the first time we did like that blues thing where Isaac played
Hmm.
guitar and we improvised like a blues song.
Oh, that must have been horrible.
And I wish I had no, here it is. You can see Isaac with his guitar right there.
I think you
Ah.
still play the guitar.
Kind of.
Let's see, can you see there?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
yeah.
right there. Yeah, right there.
That's cool.
Oh my
And-
God! Wow, I do
And
not
then
remember that.
we would ask the audience, tell us what you guys are blue about. What's getting you down? And some lady in the front, she just said the war. And I remember Rudy, you looked at her and you're like, well, which war, Grandma? I mean, come on, are we the Second World War or the Vietnam War?
I remember that happening, but
So Rudy and I proceeded to
I think
do a
I
song
saw-
about the war. And then, Rudy would do one line and then I would do the next line. And
Wow, I used to be
was-
really funny.
that entire day, I remember Isaac and November, you guys came and picked me up really early because you were going to a birthday party from a classmate of yours at Cerritos. And you guys really, really wanted to go and make this guy's birthday party because he was just like a cool dude. Do you remember this?
Oh,
I think I was probably
No.
driving. Isaac?
I'm assuming.
Kid that used to always hang out with us because he wanted to be part of improv, but
Ash?
no.
No, this is a kid from Cerritos. This is a kid from Cerritos.
He was
Don't
from
say that
Toronto.
about nice guy, man. Come on.
Who? I don't know.
Well, here, okay, let's see if this refreshes your memory. We went to Cerritos Mall you guys bought him a gift. I remember I bought the shirt that I'm wearing that night. And Isaac, you bought some glasses at Lens Crafters at Cerritos Mall.
Okay.
So then, you know,
he was in a car accident. Remember?
yeah.
Hilarious.
He was he was a special needs kid.
Oh my
It wasn't special needs. It was just in a car accident and like.
Okay. So we get to his house finally, and by
like
the way,
Isaac is not special needs.
Yeah, I'm special needs. Fucking see that bike in the back? I could fall off if it wasn't for that back part.
Well, anyways, we get to the party, and we had been drinking too, like all day. We had beers at like a Red Robin or something, and then we get there, and the kid is like I said, you said he was in a car accident. He was also a little drunk. We start drinking there, and then he comes up to you guys, and he had, he couldn't talk well, right? He had like a little speech impediment, and he said, I don't remember inviting you guys.
That's right. We crashed that party. That's what we used to do.
You guys don't remember that shit?
Crash special needs birthday parties. That's really good, guys.
No,
in hopes that they don't remember us.
And this was all before that show at Luna Tierra Sol, and then we kept looking at our clocks, and we're like, we gotta go, man. And I was like, I was still shit faced.
Wait, who was this person, Isaac?
There was that. Wow, it was like that white kid. They had a swimming pool at the party.
Yeah,
that special needs white kid you guys remember from Cerritos. You remember him?
Timmy?
Special needs Timmy. Remember?
He was special. He was in the same class we were, so that means we would have to be special needs. I don't think that's possible. No.
That's funny.
No, I can't believe you don't remember that kid. I was like,
you don't remember special needs Timmy?
I just hung with us. Like, we're like the people doing shows, so everybody was like, oh, this guy's will put us on. We'll buy him a burger, and we did.
I remember we left there finally, and we went to go eat at Jim's in Boyle Heights, I think. And that was the first time I found out that Isaac had an appetite like a rhinoceros.
He burns calories like the Flash.
Yeah, I know. And so then we crashed at your house November until it was time to leave. And we all tailgated to Tierra Luna Sol to do our
the shows that I remember, the three shows that I remember the most were the show we did at the Yaqui Indian Memorial or something like that. That Marco put together. So we were there and we were really nervous. I remember us being super nervous because it was packed. And I was like, I didn't know there was so many Yaqui Indians in LA. Because Marco was part Yaqui, Right. So we're there and we're just like nervous and we're trying to get rid of the nervous tension. So Biff and I start talking shit about the show, like, nah, let's just fucking get out of here and fuck this show and let's just go have a beer and whatever. And Marco got so sensitive about it that he goes, well, let's just fucking go then. Fuck it. And we're like, calm down, dude. We're just fucking trying to break the ice here and have a good time. And so he kind of calmed down and we went on. We wound up doing a really good show. We did something about like scenes from a movie or movie reel, and we all did impressions of actors, and people just fucking, we did What Am I Selling and that, and I think one more, and people went crazy for it. I was like, we were really happy with the way it came out.
Yeah,
so that was the one show. The second show was the one where we kicked the ass out of the mob scene and some other group.
Room to Improv.
Right?
We
kicked their asses. That was the second one that I remember. And the third one was the one we did with the outlet when we had the puppet show.
Oh yeah.
And we did the life of Crazy Gideon.
Crazy Gideon.
And that was a great, I mean, people went crazy for that fucking puppet show. The voices were great. Mike was the voice of Mike. What's his last name? I forgot his last name. Jonathan's older brother. He was like a wannabe director, and he did the voice of he wrote the movie, and we all did the voiceovers at November's house in his room. He had all that recording equipment set up for when the ladies came over, and he could record. He goes, "Oh yeah, I'm a musician. Yeah, ladies, look, I'm a musician, and I'm a masseuse, and I'm from Hawaii.
Just don't touch anything.
And I have this hair, and I have this back tattoo, and these
Did you wear
roller
puka shells?
beads on my arm, and
Yeah. Yeah.
you were, I mean, dude, you had the whole act.
Yep.
You had that room so girl set up, dude. It was fucking crazy.
Lava lamp and everything.
Wanna
Hell, I
pet
think
my
you even had
tiger?
an iguana in there, didn't you?
I did have an iguana. I
Fucking
did.
A.
I did. And a
You had
boa
all your-
constrictor.
You had all your instruments there, so we're like, damn, dude, you must do really well in here with the ladies.
Well, you
I
know,
learned it all from Isaac, actually.
Yeah, you had the whole cat thing too. Remember his cat?
Oh,
That's
yeah, my
right, the cat. That says cat too. That's right.
Right.
So that one,
Well,
and then we did one final show. I think it was an Atlas show. We did it in Chinatown at some club there, and Flula Borg was one of the
Yes.
acts that
Oh, yeah,
performed with
yeah,
us
yeah,
before
yeah.
he was like big time, and he did a
Uh-huh.
fucking song about a dinosaur that just killed fucking
Dinosaur.
yeah, dude, it was amazing. And then to see him years later now, an actor and coming out on
Mhm.
Conan every time, and
Who is
that
it?
was a really great show too. We did we're Beat the Geek.
Mhm.
People would ask me questions, or we would do like who can name the most
Stump the
geeks
chump.
yeah,
Stump the
Stump the
chump.
chump, Stump the chump.
Yeah.
And the person would get to throw a pie in my face at the end if they won. So I beat them twice, and then we got a girl to come up that would beat me, quote unquote, and then she would throw the pie in my face.
Oh yeah.
Well,
'cause remember I
those-
told you to take one for the team.
Yes. Well, I mean, we let the girl win on the third one because there was no way they were gonna. I was at the height of my geekness at that point and my nerdness
Yeah.
and my
That was-
arrogance. So there was no way anybody was gonna beat me on stage.
Your trivia skills were at their height right
Right
there.
then, yeah, that was before my children and the drain sucking that they did from me and the comedy sucking and all that.
You know, I remember, you were talking about that show that we did for the Yaqui Indians, and we were nervous, like you said, and then we're about to go on, and the girl announces us in Spanish. You remember that?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
She starts introducing us in Spanish, and we look at each other and we're like, "What the fuck? Are we supposed to do this shit in Spanish?" And we were ready to fucking jump ship right there.
Yes, yes.
We're
yes,
like, we
yes.
can't do this shit in Spanish.
You guys all spoke Spanish, didn't you?
Yeah, we did, but we never did an improv.
But it was we spoke broken Spanish. Nobody nobody spoke Castellano on their Castellano. So it was all broken Spanglish.
Yeah, it
with
would have
East LA thrown
been.
in or whatever ghetto form that we had.
You guys should start a new group and have it a Spanish group, Spanish improv.
I don't speak Spanish now.
You don't?
Not proper
I'm
Spanish.
American.
I've never spoke proper Spanish. My wife speaks proper Spanish, but I and my kids don't. We're wetbacks. We're ochos.
I don't speak proper Spanish. I just sound good, basically. I got a good accent. But
yeah,
my
accent has gotten better from back in the day. That's true, but I can't carry on a whole fucking conversation with anybody.
Yeah, I don't know all the words.
Wow.
It's because look, we didn't go to school for that.
We spoke what they spoke at the house, and it was
yeah,
broken
what they
Spanish
spoke at the
house.
house. That's how we learned it. So
I think
Thanks,
when I was
Mom
working
and
at
Dad.
the bars is when I spoke
Yeah, I don't
about
know
the
anything.
Kitchen.
Isaac, do you know Spanish, right, Isaac?
It comes and goes because, like I said, like when I was working in the restaurants and the bars, like the kitchen spoke Spanish, so like that's when I was like, oh, all right, like
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
spoke.
yeah, but
Tijuana
that's just a few words. Hey, cabron, and that's it.
man, I'll kick it with everybody, bro. I made deals with everybody, man. I'll get drinks from the bar, send them to the kitchen, get food from there.
Who do
No,
that? Nice and
Novi,
stuff.
do you have any
later.
of that stuff from back in the outlet days?
Oh man, I got I only got like paperwork stuff, like set lists and
No audio, no
Notes.
recordings, nothing.
no, nothing like that.
I mean, that
Honestly,
puppet show. If
show
you would
that,
put that puppet show back on,
I
the
know.
audio alone.
Yeah, right. I don't.
You guys didn't
Not
take
any of
anything
that.
you guys ever did?
No, well, we
Never
didn't
had
give a
anybody
shit. We were just
taping.
having
Well,
fun.
well, guess what? I believe somebody taped that one show where we fucking bombed. Somebody came in and they
Perfect.
had even recorded us
That's the
before
one I
the
wanna
show
see.
as we were like sitting at a table, like discussing the night or some shit
that
like
we
that.
bombed.
Do you remember, Isaac?
I think so. Like, bro, I was like, yeah, you could just erase that shit, bro. We don't want to. But then I think we had to watch it again after for like, because there was a reason why we're recording. Like, we were supposed to get better and like see like what was wrong, and that was like a great tip.
Well, we figured out don't drink before the show. That was what was wrong. Because that's the only show that we had that was bad is the one we drank at. All the other shows we didn't drink.
I'm glad we
Yeah.
learned that shit.
And look at you guys are all still drinking.
Yeah, but not like the way it was back then. I mean,
Yeah.
back then it was, especially Glenn.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, dang.
I mean, the rest of
Glenn.
us didn't compare to how much Glenn drank, but we all
No.
did our fair share. I mean, I
No,
got
it's-
my DUI.
It's you guys know Richard, right? Richard and Rafa. Richard would always think that I was the oldest of the group, and I was actually the youngest. Well, Isaac is the youngest, but I'm the second youngest. And I was like, well, how come you always thought that I was the oldest? And he said, well, it's because of the way you drank.
Well,
Yeah,
that's the way he used to drink.
Oh yeah, he was a fucking pro, dude.
Dude, I mean, my dad, rest in peace, one time Richard got so drunk with his uncle that they were playing around in the car and he was holding on to the hood, and the uncle hit the brakes and Richard flew, cracked his head. My dad had to go wrap his head up and help him and hold his head as he was vomiting all this tequila that he just finished drinking.
Holy shit.
And then when he was in the Marines, I mean, forget it. We'd go over there to party in his apartment sometimes on base. And my God, Marines Camp Pendleton Marines can fucking drink.
No.
And those motherfuckers would put us under the table every time we went out there. Those guys did not stop drinking till 3 days later.
Wow.
So Richard got a lot of experience in drinking. Rafa, of course, got a lot of experience in drinking. And he stopped doing that.
Yeah.
Now he's Mr. Photographer, artsy, man about campus,
Yes.
big shot with
Congrats
a beard.
to him. Congrats to him. To Rafa.
Oh, yeah.
Rafa,
Well, I've got 3.5 years no booze.
Right on.
And I don't intend on ever going down that lane again. But cheers to you guys, not hating. It's just, I was out of control, man.
yeah. Cheers to us in control. Hey, what do you say?
Some people can drink, some people can't.
Everybody
and I'm
has their, I mean, I can't say no to tacos.
And by the way, it's 420 today. People will be watching this show on 421, but it's 420 today and it's Taco Tuesday. I mean, how fucking perfect is that? And we got no tacos except for us.
Well, have you been down to Avenue 26 Tacos here in Highland Park?
Oh, that's
Not their new location. I mean, I tried them when they were on the street.
They're still there. They're
There's
still on
one
the
around the
street.
corner.
They opened up again, and now it's gotten even bigger. There's been more vendors have showed up and are selling
Mm-hmm.
different things now. So it's like one of those open air markets,
Yeah,
like that
Pizza,
has been growing in
freaking-
popularity, but not a lot of people know about it. I mean, just the locals, and
right.
they've been calling their friends over. So it's gotten bigger and bigger.
So hold that thought. We're going to take a little break.
Let me stop it.
We're going to stop our little machine over here from recording, and then we'll start recording again.
The tape, huh?
Um,
So if
I
you have to
get
go to
you.
the bathroom or something?
You guys need to take a pee.
No, we're guys. We don't have to.
I'm doing it now.
Well, because he's in that spaceship. They can pee anywhere.
You
They
got a
come-
little suction underneath, probably.
It's like Wally. One of those little machines comes up to him and helps him out.
in my mouth.
I don't know what I did with that little paper you gave me last week.
So you guys feeling okay?
Feeling no pain. Yeah.
All right.
So, bro, you don't have any of the puppet stuff. Nothing.
I don't.
okay,
I don't
look
have
at-
any of
I have a box of pictures, but I mean those are like the best photos that I brought out. I didn't see any of the puppet show though.
Yeah,
What's
I
over
mean,
there?
'cause I don't know what happened to Jonathan. I don't have a hold of him to find out if his brother even kept any of that stuff or
What's his last name?
what's
Alvarez.
Jonathan's last name? Isaac
Jonathan Alvarez.
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 His
Hey,
brother's
wait, you
last
know
name was
Video
different.
Dracula?
No, they had the same brother. No, it was Mike Alvarez. I'm
No,
assuming.
Mike had a
Michael?
different last name.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, Mike.
Oh,
with
then
a
I don't know.
C,
But Rafa
wasn't
would
it?
know, I think, because Rafa was friends with him.
Show me that one.
Not right now.
Oh. Oh, you want to do it on the show?
Yeah, I've got a
No,
bunch
you-
of other pictures from us like partying, like just
Oh.
drinking.
Oh, let's see it.
Remember, you don't have Dracula?
I don't even have. I don't have any video of anything.
That's
I wish.
Gina's.
Oh,
No,
that's
no, no,
another
no, no,
cool
no.
picture.
That's China's, isn't it? Or is that
No, no, no,
Paul's?
that's not Gina's. That's it was in Highland Park. I believe it was
Oh,
called
Mr.
Dusty's.
T's?
No, no, no,
Oh,
no.
Dusty's.
Yeah, now it's some hipster bullshit.
Now it's the
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 spot
last bar on the left, or
or
What?
That's the name of it?
I don't know, it's
Fucking
the
murder.
last the last bar, some stupid shit like that.
yeah, it was
Bar on
Dusty's.
the
It was a
corner.
cool dive bar, and
That's-
now it's some hipster shit.
We had my birthday party there. I remember.
Mm.
I forgot what age well, we went there for my birthday because it was a nice hole in the wall. Nobody was there, just
Yeah.
us.
Yeah,
And now, yeah, it's a big old hipster bar. Actually, my homeboy DJ's there a lot. Why he used to before COVID.
I catered there once.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's open now, but in the back parking lot, they only have
Yeah.
open.
Okay, so I'm gonna start recording again. Let's get back into this tacos thing.
Okay.
Because okay, so you're talking about like all these street vendors. I live in San Gabriel Valley now, El Monte, and that whole community has like it's like booming with the taco people on the street, street vendors, and that's like part of the cool thing about the whole pandemic is it just brought out the hustle in everybody. A lot of people lost work, and they're just literally selling their shit on the street right
Mhm.
now. Like churros, you can get like some of the best churros just down the street, and there's like a taco dude almost like on every corner. And so you're talking about what was it, Avenue 26?
Avenue 26 Tacos. That's actually the spot where that young cop was shot around the corner from there. They had a big old memorial for him and everything. But they've
Mhm.
been, it was this little stand. It's not a long stand, and they give you nice, authentic style tacos. They give you a potato with it. They have the al pastor there. They cut it up. They have
Mm.
really great salsa, and everything's a buck a taco.
good.
They got great with suadero. Oh my god, so fucking good. That and buche is fantastic there. So, but
they
Highland
have-
Park, for the gentrification that's been happening in Highland Park, a lot of great taco spots have opened up, and
Uh-huh.
street vendors. I mean, there's raspados. There's, like you said, Glen Churros. There's pizza. There's what was the weirdest one I saw? I don't know, some Argentinian food was one of the weirdest ones I had there. It's kind of like an empanada, but it was really
fair.
good. Peruvian food. I mean, just everything all around Eagle Rock Boulevard, all up and down Figueroa, down York. We've had smash burger places open up. We had a vegan schnitzel place open up. Vegan beer garden opened up. It closed because
Wow.
of COVID, but it was really popular before COVID hit.
Yeah.
Bell's Bagels is down the street. They're this small little bagel shop. Actually, what's that? He's an Iron Chef, or he's the Thai, like the Thai family. Jet something.
Jet Li.
No, Jet Tila or Jet something. He's like the first family of Thai food. They're the first family that opened up a Thai restaurant in LA.
Yeah.
And he's like this big time chef.
Yeah.
He just came out. Jet Tila. He just came out in this chef competition on Food Network, and he won. And every time they won something, they donated money to a struggling business. And he donated $5,000 to that Bell's Bagels. He's a local Highland Park guy, and he donated
wow.
to that. So they're going to open up a space now in that where they were just selling the little bagels. They're opening it up to make it a deli and more of like counter space and everything. So it's going to be pretty rad.
Cool. November. Do you remember? November. Do you remember Beer Boy?
Yes, I do.
Dude,
Here's the
who's
thing
that?
about Beer Boy, man. And my
ahead of its
friend-
time. Ahead of its time.
fucking
Oh my
time.
gosh.
You
no
were a
kidding.
fucking pioneer with that, bro. Every time I
Yeah.
see those fucking commercials, I was like, "That's fucking Beer Boy right there."
I've had you guys remember my friend Mike? He brought it up out of nowhere, and he's like, "Hey, your friend November, he invented Uber Eats, pretty much, don't you think?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, you did. He invented Uber Eats. He invented Postmates, all that Grubhub stuff."
Because it was only Pink Dot back then.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
thought of Beer Boy, and you were like, "Yeah, we're gonna fucking be bringing you booze, and now after hour and blah blah." And I was like, "That's a really good fucking idea."
Yeah.
And we were all waiting for Beer Boy to deliver us our first 6-pack.
Yeah.
And we never
what
even got a
happened?
shot.
No, we did a couple
Yeah.
deliveries. We ran one night and it worked, It was probably completely illegal at the time. Fucking
really
worked, right?
illegal?
All right, kid, give me your,
Huh?
Was it
give me your money,
illegal?
kid.
Illegal
Here's your
to do that?
beer. Like,
Well, it was never tested before. We don't know if you can deliver alcohol, right? I mean,
You couldn't. It was illegal.
you could, but you couldn't, but we did.
Look, people would call us up, right? They'd call you up and then say, we want a 12-pack of this. You just basically just go to the store and buy it for them.
That's all it was.
I mean, and that's what Grubhub and all that stuff is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now there's a beer delivery system. There's a beer service that delivers your boozy or
Crazy,
something like
right?
that it's called.
Should get royalties or something. Some
You
kind
should,
of
dude.
kickback.
You have if you find any beer boy advertising, you say, "Hey, we were fucking first."
I do have all that crap. Yeah.
That you have.
That I have.
You got boxes of beer boy collectibles, huh?
It'll be
Beer
worth
boy
something one
cozies
day.
and t-shirts. So everybody you ever meet, you give them a beer boy cozy first before they leave the house. Please take this.
I was
Please
the
take
first.
this.
I was the first.
Are you smoking a white elephant? What are you doing?
Yeah. This is basically my wake and bake mug. It's a coffee mug, and then it's got a little bowl right there.
Oh, that's bigger than the usual bowl I've seen in the wake and bake mugs.
Delicious. Smoking Paradise Haze from Los Angeles Kush.
I got today I bought Super Gorilla Glue, a nice hybrid.
Oh,
What?
yeah. I like
I'm
Gorilla Glue.
always on Skywalker.
I
Skywalker.
am jealous.
Nothing for you, Novi. Not when was the last time, Novi?
I can't, man. I get.
I know because of work, but I mean, when was the last
yeah.
time?
Oh man, what? It must have been. When did I start working? About 13 years ago. So about 13 years ago.
Oh,
You and my
wow.
wife. My wife can't because she's a nurse, and thank God she hasn't banned me from doing it.
Yeah.
That's why we're still married.
Well, I think those rules need to change. You know, now that the laws are changing, they need to loosen that shit up. There
Yeah.
shouldn't be drug tests on cannabis or anything like that. Because think about this, you know, like for example, Rudy, like Retha, she can't do that, but I bet you they can have a party where they can drink and act crazy or whatever, and that's acceptable.
Well, I don't think in the psych ward they're going to be partying, but you
But
never
you know what I mean?
Yeah, they
Alcohol-
don't all Nurse Jackie it. I mean, Nurse Jackie was an actually good portrayal of how they get the drugs out of there's this little machine and they got to type their code in to get just that one dispensed out. And it's very, very rigid and strict. If you don't use it, the vial, you got to either bring it back or destroy it, whatever's left over. Because she would go to all these houses and visit old folks and have to administer them drugs. And whatever she didn't use, she cracked it and tossed it. And I'm watching her dump these good drugs down there, like, no, but what can you do? You gotta support your spouse,
But like I was saying, alcohol is accepted. But I think that whole all those rules, about cannabis
Well, I
should
think
change.
more and more it's changing when it comes to testing, because not everybody, only certain jobs will test you still. I mean, anything that you help with the public, I don't want that person high. Not while they're there. I mean, at home, do whatever the fuck you want, but some people have those personalities.
That's why I stopped driving Uber.
Because you would get lost or you would eat the food.
I'd always be high, dude. And I always be paranoid until they smell me. Feel like they're putting enough cologne. Does the car smell like weed? Oh, they fucking know. They fucking know. They fucking know. And then
Well, the fact that you're going 30 miles an hour on the freeway kind of would tell them, no?
there would be times like that. They'd feel like, oh yeah, I gotta get the fuck out of this lane.
Is the light green yet?
Dude, I would get comments on that shit too. Like on my because at the end they'll send you what they thought about you, and some lady put wow, I'm really high. Thanks a lot.
The first time I smoked it again, that I hadn't smoked it in such a long time, was meeting up with Marco when we met up. First time I met him, after knowing him for a while, he was always smoking out, and we smoked out in the Yaki Studios back in Maywood, and we would just sit there, him and I and George, and smoke out. And George would always have that intense look on his face every time he would smoke out.
Yeah, I don't think that guy's face ever changed. It's-
He doesn't.
No, especially now that he's by himself working now. No, he always has that intense look on his face.
yeah.
So that was the first time we used to always smoke it there, and it was the shit stuff that we would get. We never got high quality stuff. And
Yeah.
then once it got medicinal, Mr. Isaac here, I use him as my drug mule and say, hey man, you need to ride somewhere? Hey, let's stop off by that shop, by the way,
Oh, yeah.
since you have your card. And I got to know all the weed spots in downtown because of Isaac dropping them off everywhere.
Wow.
We get a free gram every time we go to a new spot, so let's just hit a bunch of spots.
I was so nervous that I thought that each store kept a record of when you would walk in, so you can go to all the shops and get a free gram, being a
I was
first time
a little scared
customer.
of that.
I didn't know
Well,
that,
fuck
dude.
it,
I didn't know
free
back in the
gram.
day. I was scared of that. So the first time I walked in, I'm like, yeah, my first time here. And then I went to another my first time here. I'm like, oh shit, I can go everywhere and say it's my first time and they won't know. So
What's the first
like-
time at that store?
yeah,
Yeah.
but
It's
so
not the
every
first time
ev-
buying weed, no.
yeah, exactly. No. But I mean now that first month, that's how I smoked free that first month by just going into every shop. This is my first time and they give you a pipe, they'd give you a grinder, they'd give you
They set you up, eh?
yeah, they give you a lighter
Yeah.
and a pack of papers and sometimes a roller too to roll it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
FTPs, first time patient deals.
There you go.
That's what they call them. So you
What?
hit up a new spot, your first time patient, like 25% off or whatever, or some goodies. It still blows my mind that we could walk into a store and we can even buy them in a box already rolled.
Well, I mean, that's what tripped me out because from going to a ghetto-fied one and then going to a real nice high quality, I mean, you walk in and just the display alone, it's all well lit.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's dressed like a hoochie mama with hickeys all over their neck. That's like 9/10 of the ones I used to go to before. And I mean, they have that like little magnifying glass to look at them. And before when you
Kinda
could smell them, they
churchy.
would open it up and it'd have a screen on it. So you would inhale it into your nose, you just smell it nicely. And they
Yeah.
knew exactly what it could do to you and the THC level and the cannabinoid level. And they're all well educated. I don't know how the hell they remember all this shit.
Yeah, those girls know everything. You can ask them anything, man.
Yeah.
And they will tell you exactly what you need.
How much do you want to spend? Okay, we got this deal for you and that, especially at Green Thumbs.
Yeah.
And then they gave me a jar that had a fresh, like a little gel pack inside to keep
Mhm.
it moist and fresh.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the? So I still use that jar for all my shit weed that I buy and throw it in there
Oh
to
yeah.
keep it fresh.
Yeah,
This-
always throw your weed into a jar, man. You gotta keep it fresh.
Yes, give us the tips. Give us the tips.
And then you
look
gotta
at the
open
little
that
ones,
jar
dude.
once a day.
I go to the
Basically.
ghetto ones, like,
For the
they don't
moisture?
know the ladies at my weed shops, they don't know shit about weed.
They all have hickeys on their necks and fucking stab wounds.
You know, like, hey, is this weed good? It's on sale. All right, fuck, I'll take it.
I like during the COVID when you'd go in there, you know what shops were sketchy because the girls would have their mask on their chin and then no gloves and they're just separating the weed for you like that with their fingers all. You're like, ugh, I don't think I want this now, but it's on sale. I guess I got to get it.
I got the address to a place and I went there and it was a carniceria that was abandoned. And it still had the sign in the window. And the door was in the back. And that's what it was, man. It was an abandoned Mexican meat market. And they had everything set up in the back on tables and they had shit written on chalkboards.
Ready to
And
go at a
Want us to
moment's
grind your
notice.
weed for you, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a pound of weed and a pound of ground beef to go, please.
And some chorizo. Anyways, picture time.
Oh, nice segue.
Hey, how about those pictures?
Grace, segue.
Segue button. What the hell is going on there?
November
November,
and
maybe?
Alex are going over their notes on the girls they've been to with together.
So this is at a place called
I was there too, don't worry. Rest in peace.
look at that guy.
Oh man.
Look at that
Remember that picture.
fucking guy.
So he would get like that, and then he would lay across the table at Shakey's after a show, and we'd say, "Get up and come on, dude, what are you doing?" And that's all he needed to was an excuse to get the hell out, to leave. He would always leave midway through the partying, and nobody knew where he would go.
Oh my God.
To some girl's
And
house that
Please, he'd go home.
He would go home. I mean, he
Yeah,
would
would have
disappear
girl's
like
house.
that. He would do that to everybody, man.
Always just walk out and leave. Look at, oh shit,
Look-
Carlito's
look at
way.
his eyes.
Look at this asshole.
Guys,
Look at that jerk.
How many times did that asshole get punched by us in Vegas?
Oh
What
my
the
God.
hell?
I still have bruises from like marks on my chest from when you guys used to like boom, like jab me all the time.
But you would piss us off, man.
Look at this. How cute is that?
Aww. Yes, he never liked when I kissed him.
And then it's funny because he always made that face, right?
Yes. Oh,
man.
shit, is that Biff?
Is it?
That's Biff right there. Yup.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So that's at Dusty's in Highland Park, which we already mentioned is now a gentrified hipster bar.
I think it's called Last Bar on the Left or something like that.
Something that, or I thought it was called like the Good Spot or the Hot Spot.
I don't
It has a
remember.
lame ass name like that. It used to be a dive bar that we would hang out at.
Well,
cheap-
I mean, Mr. T's. Mr. T's is this high-end bowling alley now that we used to go and play Fight Club in the parking lot back
Oh,
in the
that's
day.
right.
right,
Jonathan and Ray and
Yeah.
Rafa would do Fight Club in the parking lot. And we
That's
did the
right.
back of a bowling alley.
Is that you, November?
Yeah,
Look at
that's
that clean
November
face.
with the
Wow.
hat and me.
What's happened
I'm
to that guy?
Looks like a lot from looking at you right now, bro.
oh, look what I found.
Oh shit.
Can't leave out Gracie.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Gracie.
Nice.
So yeah, it looks like we're just partying here. These are just party pictures. And I've got like a whole box of these. And when we get together for real, we can all go through them.
Nice.
So look, okay, what's everyone doing now?
'Cause of
November,
COVID or-
well, for work and stuff like that. Or actually, November, I went to your graduation. Remember the when you graduated from what was it, Cal State LA?
Elak?
I graduated?
Yeah, I went to your ceremony.
Oh,
It was at a park somewhere in somewhere like in Alhambra, I believe.
Wait, he
You sure that
wanted
wasn't
everyone to think he graduated.
was that a quinceañera or was it my graduation?
You
It was
gave
an
us
improv. It was an
You
improv
said it was
show.
your graduation.
you gave a speech, man.
I think I just crashed somebody's graduation, man.
Hey, I think these guys are
It
giving
was
some money.
special. It was special needs Timmy's graduation in November and
This guy.
crashed it, so he couldn't make it.
I graduated in a park. That's what I'm hearing.
That's where the
Right.
ceremony was, man. It was at a park.
Was there more than wait? Was there more than just November there?
Yeah, there was a bunch of people there.
Were they homeless? Because that would make sense.
Okay, so this never happened then. I guess I'm crazy.
Yeah, that was a Cal State LA graduation. Yeah.
Yeah, you gave the speech, remember?
Yeah, keynote speaker. Yeah, I'm the only one that can talk in front of a crowd. That's why they.
Really? Is that what-
Yeah, and he put those performer skills, up there, and he gave a big old monologue. I mean, you killed it basically.
Thanks, man.
Well, I remember the first time I met November was at ELAC. We were in our theater class,
Mm,
intro to theater or some shit like that.
yeah.
And that's when he had his nice long hair flowing at the time. And I think you were
Uh,
wearing overalls just like Isaac in that
Yeah.
photo. And
Yeah.
so they randomly chose us to do a scene together. And we fucking, we killed it. We killed the scene. The teacher was very impressed. We got a nice clapping from the group there.
Mhm.
And that started us talking.
A nice clapping.
Well,
Yeah.
the group was the kids there, whoever our
Yeah.
fellow students were clapping for it. They liked our performance. And it was just a one little quick read that we did, a dry run.
Mhm.
And then we just started talking more and more. We figured out that we lived in the same neighborhood. We kind of grew up in the same area
Mhm.
and rolled on from there.
Yeah.
Nice.
all those years ago.
Well, at that graduation, supposedly there at that park,
Yeah.
when I was leaving, there was you guys know El Taconazo?
Yeah.
Are you guys familiar with El
Yeah, we're not
Taconazo?
talking also.
No.
The famous
What?
Baja fish tacos. I mean, they're the best fish tacos you'll ever get,
They're
besides
right
mine.
off of Valley and Armani, right?
Yeah.
Off the 65.
Well, they had a stand at the park that day, and I lined up and I got, a couple tacos, right? So I was like, yeah, let me get, 3 fish tacos. And I get them and I'm standing around and I'm like waiting to pay. And, no one's charging me. And then I realized they're not selling these. This is a private party. I'm like looking around and I'm already on the second taco, right? And I'm like looking around and I'm like, okay, I think it's just time to like walk away slowly,
So not only did you crash little Timmy's graduation, you
Jesus.
crashed little Timmy's taco party.
You
Oh
owe
my
little Timmy
God.
some money. That's what I'm
Dude,
saying.
man. I mean, you guys better contact Isaac. Do you still have Timmy's number from your special
know,
needs
right?
class? You got to call him, bro.
Dude.
So
Say we're sorry for eating your tacos and crashing your graduation.
yeah, I have to. We have to do that. So what are you working as now, November, over there on the island? Sorry.
Oh, and he's married now and has a child.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has a
Thank
couple
you.
of them. He has a couple of
Yeah,
them.
I mean,
Thank you for reading. No, I only have one child
Oh, okay.
and one wife. Okay, that's all I got.
Yeah.
Wait, there's not multiple marriages on the island? I thought they got rid of that.
No, that's the Mormon side on the other side of the island.
Right on.
That's they can do that. No, yeah, just living the family life, working with homeless people here on the island, and that's it, man. Just that's it.
Have you
boring.
have you and your wife been talking about the old days or whatever? And your son say, "Hey, Dad, I didn't know you did that back in the day," or something like happened to slip out by accident?
Oh yeah, all the time. And then like she'll come across people like you guys and be like, "Who are they?" And I gotta explain. And then she's like, "You did what?" And I'm like, yeah, crazy, right?
A lot.
Yeah. No, it's hard. I was telling Glenn and Gracie about like how they're still doing, and Isaac too, still doing their craft. And then it just kind of slips away. You get into life and you don't get to do it as much. You don't have the
Mhm.
time to do it. You can blame wife and kids, but it's still it's
Life
good to see you
happens.
guys doing it. Yeah, life happens.
Do you
And,
see yourself performing to your son or to your wife, like coming out with stuff?
Oh yeah, I do. In fact, I don't know. There's a guy named Esteban who was in Here Now. He was in the teatro group,
Mm-hmm.
and he moved down here for a little bit. So we hooked up, and we were putting together a comedy music show that we performed just in our backyard to our friends. And that was like last year, right? So like that's the extent of my like performing. It's like if my friends come over and I get drunk enough, I'm like, all right, you want to hear some music?
So you don't break out the ukulele and play to your son and all that?
Oh yeah, no. To my son, we're always messing around. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
My son's very much like me, so he's actually better than me. He'll be performing and doing all kinds of stuff, man. So it's awesome. It's awesome to see that. But yeah, I get the bug every now and then, but I realize how much time it takes to do this kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hard.
I mean, I wish I could do this full time I got the day job and then you got to do this. Wish you can commit to either one or the other, but fuck it. I mean, I'm just going to work my ass off and do this shit too. Rudy, are you still in the
Exterminator
control
business? No,
Yeah.
no. I when my wife graduated from school to become a nurse, she finally said, "Okay, you can leave that horrible job that you've been working at for the last 13 years."
Uh-huh.
And so I quit. I just up and quit, came home, and actually I bought a route off of Marco's company. They were getting rid of a nighttime route, picked that up for about a year, Decided it wasn't for me, so I sold it off. And my wife's been working pretty steadily as a nurse, and she just said, you know what? When COVID hit, she said, you're staying home with the kids.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah.
became a house husband. That's where I got into baking and cooking and everything. And
Yeah.
so I've been a house dad for the last year. And when she's done with school this year, she graduates and gets her becomes a psych nurse, NP, nurse
Wow.
practitioner,
Mm.
and then I can go back to work
Mm-hmm.
because she'll
Cool,
be
man.
she's already has all these offers coming in from all these doctors that she's been working with doing assessments and whatnot, and they're like, you can do assessments from home via the computer now with the way things have gotten, and make a good amount of money just doing that. So she's thinking of looking into that. I mean, it's the sacrifice that I did of working at that job for the last 13 years has finally paid off, paying for her to go to school, and her letting me be home for the year has been great. I mean, I reconnected with my kids really well because I was always
Mhm.
working, and it's been great. It's been great this year, but I can't wait to go back to work.
You
I
have
gotta
3
work.
girls, right? 3
Two girls,
Oh, 2
17
girls.
and 7.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
7. Jeez, man.
Yeah, my little one's
Wow.
already 17.
Nice.
My big one, she's taller than I am. Hair, Glenn's hair, all nice and flowing like that.
Mm.
Beauty,
Really?
beauty.
Wow.
Yeah,
That,
so that's
that
what.
good?
That's, yeah,
Nice,
that's
huh?
very nice. Thank God she has my hair when I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
That flowing mana hair that I loved back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have it. I should have let it down for the show, but whatever. So you're still in Highland Park?
Yeah, still I've been here for shit since I moved back in the early 2000s.
So look, do you know a place called JD, an old ass bar in
Yes,
Alhambra
I know JD's.
on Main Street?
I know JD's
Okay.
where they used to have the best club sandwiches there back in the day.
Okay, well now they have the best tortas and the
Really?
best fish tacos done by this guy.
You work
So
at
my-
JD's now?
I run the kitchen there, and that's where I do my pop-up.
Oh, no shit. Nice.
Yeah, it's called, Tortas Calaveras. And yeah, I got a little Facebook page and I got an Instagram page. But, I do tortas, burgers, steaks. I'm there Thursday through Sunday from 1 to 8.
Oh, right on.
So you're like up the street, man.
I'm literally, well, down the street. Yeah, I'm right over the hill.
So whenever you can, come on in, dude.
Oh, fantastic. Hell yeah. Now that I know that you're, fuck yeah.
I'll hook you up.
For sure, for sure.
And Isaac, if you can get down from
Where you at?
from the valley, or-
Bumfuck meth capital. Where you from?
I'm in Simi Valley, man. I'm like an
Yeah,
hour
bumfuck.
away from
I was
you.
saying
Meth.
Samar or Seymour or whatever.
Silmar. No, you're
Silmar.
Simi Valley.
Simi Valley.
Yeah.
Not Fillmore? I thought you were in Fillmore.
Fuck no. I went to Fillmore the other day though for fucking Mexican food because that's the only place you can go for Mexican food. And fuck, man, Fillmore is like fucking. If you ever leave Pleasantville, like you fucking wind up in Fillmore. If you guys ever
Pleasantville.
The movie.
So Isaac, you're gonna do Felipe's show?
Oh, I'm doing this podcast. I'm doing like
A show
You-
on the podcast?
he's gonna do like a live, like kind of like a TV show thing, like a Tonight Show thing.
Because you're going back to
Cool.
the studio, huh?
Yeah, so it's a studio. Like it's gonna be like a few people in the studio audience, and then I'm gonna do some comment.
And
for
and don't you have a
minutes.
show coming up? Don't you have a stand-up show coming up this weekend?
this Friday, I'm in Huntington Beach.
All right, man.
I
Let's
wish I would remember.
let's promote that shit. Where's it gonna be at?
I was gonna say I wish I remembered the address. I don't.
Oh,
I don't
fuck.
The comedy.
But if you
I
check my
can-
Facebook,
I'm
which
sure I
I'll
can
do,
look it up on my phone, but I'm sure there's no women on that show.
What's your Facebook page?
Isaac Flaco Martinez.
Everybody follow Isaac Flaco Martinez on Instagram, and you can see when his show is, and maybe tell him and let him know where it's at.
For those that didn't hear the
Dude,
mumble,
Huntington-
he's going to be on Felipe Esparza's podcast,
Yes.
and he's a stand-up comedian that uses a microphone that's a lot louder than the one he's using now. So you will be able to hear him.
That's fine. I can't hear you guys too. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, you have
Take that beanie off and those earmuffs off. I mean, what the hell?
the problem is you don't have one of the headphones in your ear. You have
That
your
one
beanie
works.
on.
Haven't you ever watched
He's
his show?
DJing. He's DJing. Let
He's,
him go.
he's mixing. He's in the middle of he's fading right now.
He's fading
I
right
have the speaker on with the headphones, so I want to make sure.
Okay, what you
I
do is
might
you
not
talk.
hear a word they're saying, but I look good.
You call 411 and tell them you want the Tone Deaf of America's number, and they'll send you free equipment that like the big phone with the big buttons
Mm.
and the loud ringer and the loud speaker so you can hear us.
The louder microphone.
Louder microphone.
Wow.
You got to get caffeine weed, bro.
Yeah, no.
Isaac,
Drink up
Isaac,
there.
how many drinks have you had?
I'm still on my first one.
How many bowls have
Alright.
you had?
I had a few.
Really?
I had a few balls.
Because your demeanor has not changed 1 ounce, bro. You're as lively as you've ever been.
And Rudy, did you smoke today for your birthday?
No, not yet. I usually don't until everybody's knocked out and asleep and off to dreamland if I do.
Yeah.
Becoming a dad has completely changed all that shit. I mean, my drinking, I'm a stay-at-home dad, and I don't even remember the last time I went out to a party. Like I can't imagine going out without my kids anywhere now. It's from back in the day, those party days, it's just a complete 180 I've
Right.
done.
Mm-hmm.
It's been crazy. It's been so, when I talk about those old days, my wife asks me a question and my daughter's there listening, or she'll ask me a question because she's, 17 now. And I think about shit, what was I doing when I was 17? What was I doing when I was 16? What was I doing when I was 15? It's like, man, all that shit, the drinking that I did back then was like, damn, I really drank. I did drinking really well back then. We all did. We all did it really well.
Yes, we did.
All the after parties at Shakey's, and then at everybody else's house after that.
Remember on Valentine's, we all went to Rudy when he worked at Sizzler. We all went because nobody had a date for Valentine's, so a bunch of us went over there to go eat.
Yeah, I remember that. Which Sizzler was that?
Alhambra. Alhambra's the Commonwealth and Palm.
Oh, that's
Not there
right.
anymore. Not there anymore, but it's not like a sushi place or something.
Yeah.
But it was the most profitable Sizzler chain of all the chain in California. We did the most money. And that was part of the performing that we would do. I mean, the birthday celebrations, I would get up on, that was during our improv stuff. So I'd get up on top of the tables and make a big old production of it. And, so people would come to get their birthday sang by me and give me a good tip. So I
happy birthday.
Something stupid. I don't know. Improv something stupid or make a speech or whatever. And, just shout it out. And
so we used to perform at Paul's Kitchen, and Paul's Kitchen is now, it's basically a vet. It's an animal hospital.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Pet shop or something.
Which is very sad because that was one of the best bars, hole in the wall bars that we used to go to in the area. I used to love going there. If we weren't at Shakey's, we were at Paul's.
Yeah, that room in the back. I mean, it was perfect, man. It was perfect.
Oh yeah.
And that's where we did our last show.
Was it there?
Yeah, we did our last show there. We did one more show there. I remember I was already in culinary school.
I remember I was there. I remember I had a wig on again. Remember I had a wig. You guys make me wear wigs for some reason. I remember I had a wig, and I remember that's Biff was there, and that's when he had a date.
Yeah, Biff came to see us with a date, and we had an opening act. We had an opening comedian. I don't remember who was it.
I don't know.
We had a comedian who opened for us, and then we performed. That was our last show.
Oh, well, I mean, it could have been his now wife, Biff's date.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I'm sure.
Yes, that's who it was.
I don't know. I've never met her.
Oh, I met her plenty of times. Very nice woman. Very nice woman.
Yeah, we all met her.
Circumstances were different, but very nice anyway. I can't get into it because, well, I mean, you guys know the whole story about Biff. I don't want to let the audience know in on the secret, but
no.
It was a whole rigmarole, but everybody turned out happily ever after.
Yes, they did.
In
Isaac,
the different parts of the country.
Right, right.
Whether it be Mexico, whether it be,
Yes.
New Zealand.
Everybody's where they're supposed to be.
Yes.
New Zealand.
Isaac, are you getting married anytime soon?
No, not yet.
Married to his work.
That's good.
No.
He's focusing on comedy.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. No.
And creating a loud microphone.
Well, guys, here, segue button. This is our 99-cent store time.
Oh, we are gonna do that?
Yes. we
Oh
are.
my gosh.
Look, guys, every show, Gracie brings something from the 99-cent store. Whether it's weird or crazy or normal, we review it. We eat it. We like legit review it. If it's shit, it's shit. But sometimes it's actually delicious.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we make a collectible. It's vintage.
Was
So
that
you
your
guys-
look? Was
it's
that your
vintage
look?
Italiana. It's vintage
what?
Italiana.
And then, of course, she can never read it correctly.
It's pen straws. Pin?
Penne.
Oh, penne. I was like,
Penne.
penne.
Yeah, here,
There's
I'll
an
show
E
you.
at the
I'll
end.
show you guys. It's penne straws
Penna,
made with
okay.
lentils and white beans.
Wow, that
And
sounds
it's a
horrific.
marinara flavor.
Wow, that sounds really horrific.
I know. And I was
So
like,
we're gonna eat these, guys.
All
Wow.
right, we'll watch you
Look,
eat them.
don't you guys wish you were here now? I mean,
hey, they look
You
like
should
the
have told
real
us. We
ones.
could have all gone to the 99-cent store to buy vomit.
Well, he had told me to do that to mail it to you guys.
Wait, these
It's
are chips?
dry.
Are these chips?
they're chips.
Yeah.
I thought it was
So-
Oh, you
actual
don't have to cook
pasta.
anything?
It looks like fried pasta.
It does.
And it tastes like it.
It tastes like dried up pasta
Yeah.
with some tomato flavor on it.
That cost 99 cents.
99
What were
cents.
those pizza things called that were like chips like that?
Bugles.
Tostitos?
Bugles.
No, it was like
Noodles.
a pretzel outside with the pizza on the inside.
Oh,
I think it's
Oh.
some fucked up bacon.
Combos?
combos.
Combos. Are those like combos?
No, these are
They're
healthier.
Oh, okay.
These are healthier. These are only 140 calories per serving.
Well,
How
pretzels
old
aren't
are
that
they?
bad.
Um,
Are they supposed to look that way? Yeah, good
Yeah.
call, November.
It's 99 cents. I mean, fuck.
It
Yeah.
says
Hey,
it's,
but sometimes I get things that you like $3 at the store.
look, it
They're
says
not bad.
it says best by June 1st, 2020.
No, really?
I'm kidding. 2021.
No, they don't. The Dollar Tree is the one that gives rancid food, not 99-cent store.
Oh,
Dollar
Well,
Tree's
these-
one below.
from below.
Yeah.
Well, these are pretty gross,
Yeah.
especially after I've been drinking coffee the whole damn time.
Oh well.
Glenn, do you grind your own beans?
Grind my own beans.
Coffee
beans.
beans?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Pocket
Yeah, I have
beans,
a I have a
pocket beans.
grinder. I have a grinder, and I use the Chemex brewer.
What's that one?
The Chemex brewer is
With the top?
basically no, it just basically looks like a vase, and then you put a paper cone filter on the top, and you hand pour.
Ah, okay. I like French press.
French press is good. Have you
And I
tried
just got me a nice espresso, Mr. Coffee espresso machine on the Facebook market.
Okay.
$60 for a nice, and I looked it up, it's worth like $400 sometimes, or 200 and something bucks. So this girl didn't like it. It didn't fit her counter space. She wanted to get rid of it. I think she broke up with her boyfriend or whatever and wanted to just get rid of it. And so I was able to pick it up for $60, and it has a little compartment to put your milk in, and it'll make you a cappuccino, a latte, or just a straight espresso. And it's awesome. I never really was a big espresso drinker till that. I was always just regular coffee.
Yeah.
Love it. And yes, I grind my own beans, and I throw a cinnamon stick in it when I grind it
Oh
up.
yeah.
That sounds pretty good.
When I
Okay.
grind up my coffee, that way it always has that cafe de olla flavor
Okay.
to it.
Should we do my collectible?
That sounds good.
Wow.
There
I
you go.
guess-
I'm not a fan of
La
Café de
Paella.
Olla, but I like that you're doing that instead of the one that they buy in the jar, the instant one, because
Oh no.
usually like if my parents, if they want to have Café de Olla,
You
They're
gotta
gonna
get
get
the
it from
pilon,
that-
you gotta get a piloncillo, you gotta get the coffee, you gotta get the whole nine. Yeah, the
Yeah.
cinnamon sticks and everything.
not
The
that
star
instant
anise.
shit.
No, I mean I actually had to go out and buy star anise, the piloncillo sugar, or the sugar
Ugh.
triangle, whatever, and make it. And it came out. Oh, loved it. All those memories flooded back with having that with the bolillo bread that you flame grill underneath the oven in the burner. You get it nice and toasty on top with that. What you slather butter on it and you put it in the burner on the bottom of the oven. You cook it till it's nice and crunchy on top, and then you put sugar and cinnamon on top of that,
Mm.
and have that with a café de olla.
Dude, you should air fry that shit. See how it tastes after.
I've air fried my bread before, and it come. I mean, I do it at low temperature. It comes out
Do
perfect.
you,
Oh,
do
yeah.
you,
friend
do you
air fried
guys
a
all
concha, dude. That should look delicious.
Yep.
do you guys all own an air fryer?
Yes, I do.
I do.
What is
November?
that? What is that? That's not. Is that a new thing?
That's like if you
Oh.
went to the lava flow and you held food above
Yeah.
it, and that
Yeah.
hot heat
Yeah.
cooked it like that.
Or if you left your sandwich out in the sand, right?
There you
The
go.
hot sand.
Hot sand.
Yeah, we do that. We do that. We do that.
Well, I
The
always
air
got my
fryer
fryer. Yeah.
phenomenon is kind of crazy. I mean, air fryer doesn't make sense. You can't fry with air. But what it is, it's a mini convection oven, which basically has a high-powered fan that really like turns the heat in there basically and just cooks shit really fast.
Thank you, Mr. Science.
It is a nice alternative. And then like to anybody who cooks at home, I don't have one, but you know, I do recommend them.
I
Is it
mean,
like-
it works. It's instead of using oil for your like French fries, chicken.
You can put French
meat.
fries in there though.
Yeah, you could. You can put French fries in there.
Yeah, you can put French fries in there and anything, but the thing
that's
is
true,
that
yeah.
people use it mostly for other things. They use it to make a panini, or they use it to cook frozen pizza in there or something. They'll use it just as an oven and not just to, you know, pretend fry stuff.
You adjust the temperature on it, and you just monitor it, and you can cook anything in it. I mean, I've made steaks in there, and they didn't come out crunchy. They came out perfectly cooked because I monitored it, flipped them a couple times, but mostly now with the steaks, it's iron skillet.
Nice. I got a
That's
nice
what I
steak.
think.
I got a nice steak special over at JD's. Yeah, come in.
Right on.
It's just chimichurri steak and
Oh,
fries.
nice. My wife loves chimichurri steak.
I make the best chimichurri
Wow.
in.
What is that? What is that?
Chimichurri is the
Chimichurri-
sauce you put over the steak.
Oh,
It's a green sauce, Argentinian sauce.
I thought it was an animal or something. Chimichurri. It's like, what kind of fucking animal is that?
You ever
I
heard
think-
of this one on the island
put
yet? It's a new one that we
chimichurri
We
just
don't have
got.
any chimichurris here.
No, they were hunted to extinction like the dodo bird.
That's weird. We have chinchilla steaks. Those are pretty good.
Or
What
maybe
is the
you were,
weirdest food you've had on the island?
I don't know. It's not weird.
Not
but
weird, but I mean that you didn't really have regularly over here on the mainland.
sea urchin.
Oh, that's
see,
good though, man.
Yeah, I
love
mean,
that.
working in restaurants, I mean, sea urchin is, you know, something that you always have. We were thinking
So-
of like like jelly
Fancy
fish.
restaurants, you mean? Working in the restaurants, we have those.
They just
all over the
November just
place.
walks through the tide pools and picks up sea urchin out of the just boom, the
Like
backyard.
that. Spikes and all.
And man, I can remind you, you could get sea urchin at your local sushi joint too. Okay.
A lot of markets are having them now. Not even high end markets. It's
Oh,
pretty trippy.
wow.
Because
Okay.
at my local superior market, they got quail eggs.
Oh yeah, they do.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine does
wow.
too.
Tripped me out. I was like, holy shit, quail eggs. That's awesome.
Fuck, man.
Make a nice little tartare with the quail on top of it.
There you
Fucking
go.
Stepping up, huh?
Yeah, dude, superior stepping up. now-
Stepping up.
Now that all the rats are gone from the back
More pigeon,
warehouse.
not even pigeon eggs, yeah? Just like straight up quail.
Dude, being an exterminator and taking care of those markets, I mean, 99-cent stores, Rite Aids, superior markets, dude, they
Dirty,
don't
huh?
keep the warehouse clean at all.
Oh my
Wow.
God, really?
It's shocking to see how dirty the warehouses are. They're supposed to keep food on top of not food, but I mean the dry stuff on
Right.
top of pallets,
Right.
and they don't. It's
They just
all
put 'em-
pushed up together. And if they have a rodent problem, they don't know it for months and months because it's all trapped in the back.
Oh
And they
man.
don't see it till it comes out. All the Rite Aids and CVSs have to keep paper receipts for your prescriptions for up to 3 years, and they don't store it properly. They just put it in paper boxes on top shelves, and those get infested with rodents.
Oh
And then all that drips down on the bottom of your shit.
Oh
wow.
So
gosh.
it's horrific. I mean, I know what restaurants not to go to from servicing them. So I mean, if you ever see exterminators eating at a restaurant, that's the restaurant you want to eat at because
Nice.
we know it's clean.
Nice.
Not
Maybe-
cops. When you see cops eating, it's safe. When you see exterminators eating, it's healthy, edible. Yeah, it's
That's
No
a whole
rat dropping.
TV show right there, though, right? Like undercover exterminator going in, exposing.
They do.
And
They
eating
had
at the good place.
they had that at a couple. They had that a couple times, but they didn't really. I think they did it with. I forgot what company. One of the companies did. I had a TV show,
Yeah.
and then Billy the Exterminator was another one. But he
Yeah,
just went. Every time seeing, you get pissed off knowing something technical, and you see the guy do it. You're like, He's not wearing gloves. He's not wearing a respirator. He's spraying the chemical in his face, But yeah, no. Superior
everyone
is
go?
one of the
Look at that.
cleaner ones.
Yeah.
They keep it really clean. And it's crazy when you see the fly traps, the fly zappers, when you pull the glue board out to see how much they've caught. I mean, it's covered in flies.
Wow.
And not on the food, but it's at least it's doing its job.
Yeah.
It's extra protein. Don't worry about it. It's good.
Yeah.
I mean, how many spiders have you swallowed in a night? I mean, really, in your lifetime?
None.
It's good for you.
They crawl in your ears and up your nose.
Well, Gracie got another great segue here.
What? Oh yeah. Oh, the 99. No.
Since it's 420.
And my collectible today is VHS Up in Smoke.
Ah, nice.
Oh, nice.
You guys remember VHSs?
Do you guys
I
still
don't-
have a VHS?
I still have my VHS of Reefer Madness. Speaking of 420.
Wow.
They
nice.
filmed that was
Keep it
primarily that
Grace.
movie was primarily all their stage act that they put in the movie. When
Yeah.
they're high in the car and he freaks out, that was part of their improv stage act that they had. And the part 2 to that, they filmed it all around the neighborhood on Windsor Street that I grew up on. My grandfather comes out in that scene where they're driving and he drinks the pee from Chong in the van and the soap comes out. That was all around my neighborhood. I have a photo of them on set, and they used to play basketball with my uncles while they were filming in the neighborhood.
Yeah. That's cool.
Right by the pine tree, right by the blood in, blood out pine tree. Has anybody ever asked you about that, Novi? About the pine tree?
No, I when I see it in a movie, then I say something, and they look at me like, "You're not from there."
You know, there was rumors that it was going to get torn down,
Yeah.
and people freaked out, and they started like going there to protest almost.
Oh, I heard about that.
Because it got
Yeah.
fenced off. It got fenced off. The guy that bought the property actually was going to incorporate the tree into his apartment building that he was building. And he wasn't going to let people know that until it did it. But because people were complaining so much about it, he had to say, no, the tree's not going anywhere. It's fine. I'm going to use it in the building and whatnot. So people still go and take photos like it's a tourist trap now.
Yeah. It's iconic, man.
If you want to act like you're Latino, that's where you go.
Yeah.
To that tree.
You know, all because of blood in, blood out.
What about the that place that we rehearsed at a few times? It was
The casa?
Miracles, yeah, the Casa del Mexicano,
Yeah.
right?
That's what they filmed. That's
Yeah.
what they filmed Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, that was Miracles.
Yeah. Miracles.
Didn't that guy die?
Shabadoo just passed away. That's
Shabadoo,
right.
yeah, rest in peace to him.
Shabadoo and Boogaloo Shrimp.
Have you seen the Boogaloo Shrimp documentary?
What?
Yeah, it's
There was a documentary on Boogaloo Shrimp?
yeah, I think that's what it's called. It's just called Boogaloo Shrimp. You can find it like on Amazon.
No shit.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I looked it up. Well, he was in the video, Uptown Girl video. He's one of the break dancers in the background.
Oh, that's
Billy
right.
Joe.
Well, he
The
was
trivia,
a
look that up.
background dancer for like Lionel Richie. He went on tour with Lionel Richie. That was like his claim to fame, I guess.
Was he on Dancing on the Ceiling?
I think he's in that video.
Only I thought only Lionel Richie was in that video.
Or All Night Long is, I don't know. Anyways,
Oh, All Night Long. That's the one he's in. Yeah, yeah.
All
With
Night
the
Long,
little-
I think.
With the little girl dancing. at the
All
end.
night long. Dun, dun. All night. Okay.
For those of you who don't know, listening, who Lionel Richie was, he's that judge with the stretched out face on American Idol.
Yeah, we know him from his hits.
Not from his
Earth, Wind,
daughter.
and Fire. Was he in Earth, Wind, and
we don't know
Fire?
him as we don't know him as the father of Nicole Richie. We know him as
All
the
night
Commodores.
long. All night.
But isn't he in Earth, Wind, and Fire?
No, he was not in Earth,
oh,
Wind,
he was in
and
the
Fire.
Commodores.
Oh,
Commodore.
Commodore.
Commodores.
Sorry.
Easy
I know
like
that's my
Sunday
era, but
morning.
I was screwed up. Sorry.
Brick House. He played the trumpet in Brick House.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's part of the brass section of Commodores, man.
Right. I love shout out to Lionel Richie.
How many hits does Lionel Richie fucking have? I mean, Jesus Christ.
Let's see.
Endless, and it was all spent by his adopted daughter Nicole Richie.
Was it?
Yes, that's what they had to do that stupid MTV show to make some more money because she was spending his left and right.
Are you guys watching anything cool right now on Netflix or Amazon? The Boys or
We're waiting on the new boys.
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
How's that?
It's really good. It's an episode. I think it's going to finish already, and it's been really. I don't want to say controversial, but it's really been timing right with what's been going on in the world as far as Sam the Falcon. You know, Captain America gave him the shield at the end of Avengers Endgame. At the end of the movie, Cap becomes an old man, comes back and to give him the shield. It says it's yours. Take it. Take over the mantle. And in this show, he gives up the shield, and they give it to a new Captain America, and he winds up killing somebody with it. And so they take it away from him, and Sam has it back. And supposedly at the end of the episode, the Wakandans from Black Panther have made him a new suit, and so he's going to be the new Captain America. But they talk about, you find out that there was a black Captain America way back in the day, like the Tuskegee Airmen. He was tested with the super soldier serum, him and a bunch of other black soldiers, and they all died off, and he was the only one that survived. They threw him in jail for 30 years to not tell the secret. And that's when they gave the formula to Steve Rogers to be Captain America. So it kind of ties in with Tuskegee Airmen and racism, because Sam the Falcon gets pulled over by cops arguing with a white guy, and they go right to the white guy and say, "Are you okay? Is this guy hassling you?" And it's like, "Do you know who this guy is? He's a fucking Avenger." And they're like, "Oh shit." They change their tone right away. And so it really mirrors what's been going on in the world. It's been really good episodes.
I might check that out. Gracie, are you gonna see that?
Too late for what?
I did see
too late to
COVID-24.
say? I'm sorry. Is it too late to say spoiler alert?
No.
It's 5 episodes in. I mean,
I haven't seen it yet.
You're not gonna see it. Just calm down. All right. I didn't see you jumping at. Oh, I want to see that.
I was thinking the same. I think he just said the whole movie. Why do I have to watch it?
TV show.
Or TV show, whatever.
Disney Plus.
Oh, okay.
Well, I checked out a show called Them, a horror show. Crazy. Check it out. It's on Amazon. It's a mini series called Them. It's I mean, it's scary in 2 ways. It shows race. It's about a family immigrating from Texas to live in Compton. And back when Compton was like white. And the show's just filled with so much racism, but then on top of that, it's got this horror element. So anyways.
Well, that new movie with Better Call Saul called Nobody.
Nobody, right?
Yeah, that's it. He's basically like Bruce Willis in Red, retired, CIA killer or whatever, and with a wife and kids, and he falls into his old life. So him kicking ass, and it's pretty funny. It has good comedy in it, and good action, good deaths, blow ups, and guns and all that. So it wasn't bad. It was like a good John Wick Sunday afternoon kind of movie.
And there's so many shows, man. There's so many shows, channels, streaming services. I mean, you just can't keep up, man. I mean, you'll mention a show like, "Oh, have you seen the Grave Diggers and all that?" You're like, "What the fuck is that?" And then it's on a channel you never heard of.
Grave Diggers is actually on CMT on the Country Music Channel.
Get the fuck out of here! I just made that shit up now, man.
I just
Oh wait, hey Rudy, have you seen The Hustle with Anne Hathaway and?
Yeah, I have.
You seen that?
I haven't seen it. Is it good?
No, it's not. But what
I've seen it.
Isaac was obsessed with the chess show on Netflix. What's it called?
Which one?
The Chess.
The Queen's Gambit.
Yeah, Isaac is obsessed with that fucking show.
That was good.
The Queen's Gambit. No. But The Hustle is actually Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. But they did it with Anne
that was the
Hathaway
movie. Yeah, I did
instead
not
of-
see that.
It was horrible, dude.
Anne Hathaway and that British chick that's supposed to be funny. That fat British chick that's supposed to be funny, and now that she's slimming down, she's supposed to be sexy now. No, I didn't. And
Madonna
has that horrible accent.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
No,
I
I'd
didn't
rather
know it
see
is.
Steve Martin. I'd rather see Steve Martin and what's his name, Michael Caine.
Yeah, dude, it
In the
was-
original.
for
I love
sure.
that
So was it a
movie.
remake? I didn't know it was a remake.
Yes.
of
Yeah,
that
Dirty
movie.
Rotten
Remake. Yeah, it was a remake of
You never seen
that.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels?
Have you seen it, Grace? The original?
Yeah, I believe I think
That's
I
the
did.
movie.
Yeah,
But
that's the
I-
movie. That's the hustle.
Yeah.
Michael Caine and Steve Martin. Fantastic movie.
Yeah, that's one of my
Steve
favorite
Martin
movies.
partners up a
actually.
good movie, man. That one, Planes, Trains, Automobiles,
Yeah, that was
Three
great.
Amigos.
That was not great.
Oh my God, what? The Three
No.
Amigos
You
is
like
a
it?
fucking
That
awesome
was
movie.
Fucking awesome.
I don't even remember it. It was like
Really? Oh my God.
Planes,
Martin
Trains, and
Short-
Automobiles. Yes,
Martin Short and Steve Martin and Chevy Chase
Chevy Chase.
as
In
three white
Mexico?
guys going to Mexico in fucking in caballero outfits. Come on.
Yeah,
And Steve
Taking
Martin,
down like
they show up at the little village and they've just beaten the bad guys away and they're celebrating. And Chevy Chase is eating a taco. And everything's
spoiler
falling-
alert.
Yeah, everything's falling out of the bottom of the taco.
okay.
And this old woman goes, "We're so honored to have you in our home." And Chevy Chase goes, "Do you have anything besides Mexican food?" That's like the way it just cuts off right there.
He
And
just
Waffle, come on,
segues.
you have a plethora of balloons.
El Guapo, played by Alfonso Arau.
I
was the
can't believe
news-
I can't imagine how you guys see these movies and you go into detail of all the shit that goes on. I watch it and after it's past me, it's gone out of my mind.
Well, you only watched. That's the thing, Grace. You only watched it once.
Yeah,
When we
I've
weren't
seen that a
busy
lot of
looking for
times.
girls or drinking, we're at home watching movies.
yeah, pretty much.
So you guys watch the same movie over and over. That's why you guys got
If
Yeah.
it's funny, yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
can't tell you how many times I've seen The Big Lebowski.
Right. I mean, I watched Up in Smoke and Cheech and Chong's next movie today. You know, and for the 10th time. You know,
I mean, every time Casablanca comes on TV, I have to watch it. Or
every time The Godfather's on, have to
that was
watch it.
just on. It was just on this past weekend, both 1 and 2. Every time Lawrence of Arabia comes on, I have to watch it, and that's a long ass movie.
Yeah.
I buy
I've never
Amazon
seen that at the
movies.
movie theater.
Yeah, they actually every once in a while they'll come out anniversary and play it in the theaters, and oh my God, I got to see it at the Cinerama Dome. Rest in peace. I got to see Lawrence of Arabia at the Cinerama
Are they
Dome.
closing
Nice.
that down?
Yep,
Yeah.
all Pacific theaters are closing down.
Yeah.
And the Cinerama Dome, I got to see the Star Wars when they came out, even though it was a horrible movie. Star Wars when they came out there, I got to see it, and the Lawrence of Arabia, and I think Evil Dead, I saw there,
Oh, that would be
which was
great.
badass. Yeah, that was
Man.
badass. So,
So
great memories of
random shit. I mean, how do you guys think we would have done against like that Nick Cannon Wild and Out show? Like
Well,
going
that's-
up against them.
That's written for
We can't rap.
everybody. Nobody improvs anything on that show. You think all those people are that witty?
No.
No, none of those rappers, none of those girls, sorry to say, are that witty.
Oh,
It's
somebody's-
all written.
Somebody's definitely writing, you know, shit
Well,
for
the
them.
writers are witty, but it's not even witty stuff they're saying to each other. It's just the crowd is so goddamn loud. You could say anything. Oh, this guy smells like farts, and oh.
But you know why the audience is like that? Because they serve them free drinks. Because I worked on that show once when it first
It's a
started,
urban audience. That's why.
and then they give and it's free cocktails.
Well, yeah, that's how you get funny. I mean, we
So-
got unfunny as the more we drank.
No, I'm talking about the audience. They give them drinks.
Yes,
Well-
he knows.
Oh. That's fine.
Rudy, I think she's talking about the audience.
The
when-
audience, with the
Oh.
audience gets
The
a drink.
Yeah.
audience.
Does
No, Rudy, it's the audience.
The audience that
guys-
gets the
okay.
drinks.
hold on. Segue. Did you guys drink at little Timmy's birthday party?
Yeah. Yeah, we were
Dude.
drinking there. We were taking shots.
Everybody
Right,
was
see?
fucked
But
up.
we were funny.
Little Timmy was funny.
Especially when he said, I don't remember inviting you guys.
Did he say it in that voice? Or what was the real voice he used?
That was kind of the voice right there. Sorry.
I don't remember this at all. Yeah,
I can't believe it, dude.
I don't. But I'll go with it. Improv, man. I'll go with it.
Yeah, it was awesome. We had a great time.
Well, guys, we're hitting like the 2-hour mark, and you know, we still got a lot of more smoking to do. It's still 4:20. What time is it over there on the island? November?
On the island. Hold on. Let me look at my volcano.
Hey, do you guys have like a clock with a volcano with a clock on it?
Every time it hits 12 o'clock, the volcano explodes and lava flows.
That's how we know.
So for science experiments, do you guys do volcanoes or is that just redundant?
No, we do earthquakes.
Oh, nice. You should do tornadoes in Kansas. There you go.
It is 8:42 here p.m.
Oh, I got a question. Do you have islands on Hawaii? In Hawaii?
Islands
Like the
Burgers?
Burger place, island.
Oh, we do.
Do
We
you have
do.
islands on the
Do
island?
you have a big kahuna burger there?
We do. We also have a big kahunas. Yeah.
Well, hey
Nice.
guys, I mean, over here we have a California pizza kitchen.
Sure,
So,
yeah.
What about that
True,
Hawaiian
good
place
point.
that Bernie used to work at?
Oh, I
anyways,
gotta say, every time I go to Ruts in Culver City, that's like the best Hawaiian place that I've been to. Or besides Aloha Food Factory,
Mm,
I still love going there for the breakfast combo.
yeah.
The
on
shashu-
Valley?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
shashu pork and the Portuguese sausage with eggs and rice. And then
Mhm.
November would always get the loco moco every time we would go
Nice.
and get the shaved ice there all the time.
Mm.
Well, we gotta all go to Hawaii. I
Yes.
mean, seriously. I've never
I'll get my
been.
passport.
I've never been.
I,
There's no excuse. You all have a place to stay, so bring your family, stay with us. Okay. We're moving into a new place, so we got extra room. So just get your ticket. You can borrow my car, drive around the island if you like.
it's a done deal. And so is this show, everybody. We want to thank everybody for joining us. Thank you over there on YouTube, everyone for following us. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been the 10-cent taco reunion with Rudy,
What's up?
Hello,
Isaac.
bye.
Isaac, November.
Hey man, really, when you guys come visit, stay with me and my wife and my son at our place. Okay.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
sure.
man.
For sure.
You're looking.
Yeah,
Your
man.
family's looking very beautiful, man. Very happy.
Yeah, man.
Oh, thank you, man.
congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congrats.
Awesome.
And let's do this again sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it again. We'll do it again, and then we'll have you guys on maybe individually.
No, but I'm just
Sure.
saying we can just talk, just call and just
Yeah.
talk.
And then we just talk and hang out, and then let's do it for real
Can we talk
soon as we can.
for a minute?
Ugh, 1985.
Old school, baby. That's right.
Ooh,
Brandy.
Isaac got the deep voice, man. I like that.
And us. We will see you again. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. All right, folks. Technical difficulties on our cameras there, but hey, shit happens. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for going nuts with us. I'm Glenn the Baker.
And I'm Gracie, the female comedian.
Happy 420. See you next year.
420. Oh yeah, I have some Mickey Mouse ones. Oh no, I left those over. But a little bit louder, Isaac.
Yeah,
Do you guys know how to change the background on this thing?
November,
Oh wait,
Yeah, there's shit.
Oh, just leave it. That's perfect.